Hey, 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 T28, can you hear me? Oh, there he is. Hello, hello. Just waiting on people coming in.
Hey, sexy.
Hey, hey, hey. Sexy, me. Look at you.
You like it?
Yes, I loves it. It's perfect.
Loves it.
Loves it.
It took me 20 minutes.
That took you 20 minutes. That's freaking amazing.
I
Hey,
used um
Tiff.
I used the pizza palette for the dark.
Oh, nice. It's got good pigmentation. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's a good plug for the pizza palette.
I want to get the Cinco de Mayo collection. It just came out too.
Oh my God, there's so much stuff. Thank you. I'm not wearing my hair that way tonight. It's like completely erect, so that's why I'm off camera. But yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting that I can't share this out, which annoys the crap out of me. I mean, I can share it on other things, but not
Well,
on
I'm sure one of
Twitter.
your friends will show up and they could do it for you.
Yeah. My friends.
Yeah.
My friends. But there's 7 people watching.
Hello,
Hello.
T28.
That's her name's Tiff. I keep calling her the same thing because I'm like, hey, T28. Mm. Hey, Shannon.
Where is she at?
On the
Oh,
side chat.
she has me blocked.
Stop. Hey, new bestie.
Hey, girl.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, yeah. They're recent. It's called my spring transition. I get bored with myself. I'm like, what do I do this year? I just cut my hair.
I told you I love it. It's like very like 60s go-go dancer, like retro. Like,
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Oh, Tiff is saying hi to
Hey,
you.
girl. Nice to meet you.
You need your hair braided? Well, you know where you got to go to do that. Oh, now you're being too nice, Shannon. Come on now.
God, I just want to cry.
Why?
It's so hot. Who would have thought? Like,
I'll
with
be taking like a million selfies because it looks amazing.
I'm gonna take one for Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
after
you
the hangout,
definitely.
I put on some setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. So
Hmm. Oh my God, why? What did they do to your hair? Isn't it terrible when you get a haircut and they just do the wrong thing and you have to live with it until it grows out? That's like one of the worst things ever.
yeah, I'm sure for females, yeah.
Hmm. Yep, yep. All right, where the misfits at? I'm waiting.
I like Shannon's new picture. So cute.
I know. Shannon's cute. You don't tell her that because then she's like, no, I'm not. She purty.
I think my best friend
Oh.
Lindy's on, Collie.
Ah, that's right. I'm live against Lindy. That
The
did sound right.
Hillbillies in Vegas. That's the title.
Oh, well, I could just imagine.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they can all enjoy that for now or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't tell them what they gotta do.
So, girl, I'm so glad you ended up watching the movie. Finally,
Yes, I ended up
full
watching.
circle.
I ended up watching the movie. It is full circle. It is full circle. Not really because I myself cannot wear that costume, but um,
Why do you
anyway,
say that? I mean, well, it is thinking outside of the box, outside of the box.
it
And
is, but it's got a lot of air conditioning going on, so to speak.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's got a lot of air conditioning going on. And some of those girls, I mean, they look like they never ate a day in their life.
pretty much. And yeah, we'll get to all that scene and everything
Uh-huh.
from the beginning.
Yes. Uh,
I'm tempted to dress up as that for Halloween, like get it custom made. And the Hard Rock Casino, they have epic Halloween parties, so I think
mm-hmm.
it'll be appropriate for that scene.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it is thinking outside of the box. It is completely it's just that you really have to have, I don't know. You have to be in that kind of frame of mind to be able to do that kind of stuff. And
and then
I'm not even going
twirling
there.
everywhere, girl, on the dance floor, twirl.
Uh-huh. There's a
And
lot of twirling and
yeah,
slapping. And
and
I don't
don't
know what
forget
that
the
was.
Party City red wig.
Oh my God, the red wig.
Oh, let's get to that too. That damn Party City. It had a $20 million budget, and they're telling me that's
That
what they got.
was a $20 million budget. AJ! What's up, AJ? Angie, who keeps showing up on my Instagram and her little videos.
Don't you just love
AJ.
Instagram?
Yes, I do. I do. I enjoy Instagram quite a bit more than I would ever like Twitter. Sorry.
I'm like so late to the Instagram game.
Yeah, but if it suits you, I told you this like a while ago. Like it's just good for, just if you don't have to say anything, you just post pictures and whatever, and people appreciate that kind of stuff.
And then now you told me about the what I was confused about the little bubbles where you could do like.
The Instagram stories, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're Collie Vents and nobody asks. That's my place. My little hideout. My little vent place.
I'm going to
Anyway, I
I'm
know
going
this.
to unblock Lori.
Oh,
Remember why
I
we talked
didn't know that
about?
she was blocked. Uh-huh. I remember.
Yeah, that part. Like I'm gonna have her change that
Hmm.
part. I miss her, so if she comes back,
Hey,
that'll be nice.
you do what you gotta do, sir. You know how I am here.
Okay.
We are
I blocked both of her accounts too. So now I was serious.
I'm pretty sure she's busy at the moment if Lindy is on, so
Okay. There we go.
Angie, where's the rest of the misfits? I mean, I know Chandra's in bed, but where's AJ? Where's Nani? Where the girls at? Where the girls at? And where's Mike, speaking of girls?
Oh,
Y'all
thank
always
you, Shannon. She's sharing it on Twitter, Colleen.
I appreciate that. Y'all always worried about hangouts. I come and have a hangout and then y'all are gone. What's up with that?
Well, you were supposed to have it yesterday. Like I said, I catch your
I
post
I was I
today.
was I completely just like I was so not. I had more energy during the day. I think yesterday was kind of it was a day for your friend. It was a day. Yeah, I was like mm-mm. The energy wasn't there. Like I didn't have the energy, and then if I got on, I would have had to explain why I didn't have the energy. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, I'm glad you didn't because I just saw your Periscope today, and then I called you right away. I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see a notification, and I'm kind of like glad it worked out this way, so I had time to do the makeup
Mm-hmm.
and get in the spirit.
Oh,
So,
see, everybody's in bed. Okay, I get it. That's fine.
oh, thank you, Shannon. I was like anorexic in that picture.
Yeah, you are very tan.
Oh,
It's all right. You'll be tan again.
yeah, you saw my swim shorts. Here, I'll show them to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
How
Oh, here
cute!
goes here goes Miguel's unboxing of his new mochino.
Like the
They are
ice
very cute.
cream. This
They
is
are
like so
very, very
flirty,
cute.
girl.
Mm-hmm. They are so cute. Here, let me see if I can.
I'll show everyone too. I just got this mask. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas
Oh
slash
yeah, you gotta
Friday the
show that.
13th.
You gotta show that. Hang
Yeah.
on, stupid thing. Hang on.
And it's a
Ah.
red blood foaming mask. It's kind of like the vampire treatment.
All right.
So yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So it's Friday the 13th and Freddy Cougar. And I think it's
There
like
we go.
24 bucks.
Now that I screen shared, present to everyone. Oh, look at me. I did it. I did it.
Oh yeah. I'll take a picture with it on for Instagram.
Yes. See, Shannon loves them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving it 5 more minutes and then I'm going to get started and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So have you been shopping for swimsuits for the season, Colleen?
I'm still trying to work on the foundation of that before I even step foot into shopping. I was thinking about it today, but I'm like, yeah, what kind do I want this year?
Yeah.
But I gotta work on the foundation before I can actually put myself in the frame of mind. You know.
I'm doing 100 setups a day for a month, and that's like my goal
Hmm.
before I go on
Yeah.
vacation. So I think that'll be good. It won't be
Yeah.
perfect, but it'll give me,
Hmm.
just, and then I'll put some Anastasia contour all up in the abs.
What, Shannon? What do we say? I said I have to work on the foundation, meaning I have to, work a little harder at the gym. Oh, 100, that's crazy, she said.
Yeah.
But if we weren't crazy, we'd be normal. And what's the point of being normal?
Normal is boring.
Oh my God, you're the second person to say that today. Yes, I know normal is boring.
And I'm from LA, so if you're
Mhm.
normal, you're weird.
Well, I'm from New York and I'm weird, so that must be normal out there. Oh man.
You know
Imagine
what?
that.
What?
Imagine that. We are legitimately on two opposite sides of two, like, remember the West Coast, East Coast, like, fights and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Rap fights. And look at us. We're all like friends and shit.
But I'm in Florida right now.
I know, but
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
still West Coast. I mean,
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the title.
I'm
It,
shocked you saw it, Cully. I'm really shocked because
you
we've been
know,
talking about it. And
I know.
where did
And
you see it? Did you buy it? Did you rent it?
no, what do you call it? I rented it off of Amazon Prime. Actually,
Oh,
no, what am I talking about? It was free on Amazon Prime.
okay, because it just came out. Yeah,
Hmm.
free on Amazon, and
Hmm.
uh, yeah.
I was by myself and I was like, I really want to watch something. And I'm like going through, and nothing's really sticking out. And I'm like, I know Miguel said we should watch this together, but
I
all right,
know.
I gotta put it on. And I did. Because I really wanted to, like, absorb this movie.
Yeah, and then if we would have watched it together, I would have been like talking all through
I
it,
know,
and
and that's okay. Because yeah, I probably would have been better off if that happened because
we'll be laughing.
there was some parts in there I probably been, what the fuck am I watching?
Oh, I'll get to one of the parts that
Wait,
really stood out.
who doesn't like you, Angie? What am I missing?
Well,
Who
I
don't
shared
like you?
an
Who I gotta
opinion.
go beat up? Hmm, what's up with that? What is up with that? Anyone that don't like Angie don't like me. Okay, all right, okay, just saying. I don't know. People are fickle. What can I tell you? People are. I am telling you, Miguel, when, like, not on my screen, but like on the little screen when you're looking at the Hangout, it is so. It's just. I'm telling you, I would be taking a million selfies right now. It's
Oh,
so
yeah, well,
perfect. Yeah,
I should have
because
gone to the Party City wig store.
I know. Are you going to Party City?
Oh,
That's so cool. I'm Alexandra.
oh my god.
You know you want to laugh, Miguel. You know you want to laugh.
Ah.
Miguel's like, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be
I
good.
am trying to be good.
That won't last very long.
I know. Well, kick me off. I won't hold it
Now
against
I ain't kicking you off. I might kick myself off. I've done that already. That was funny. I did kick myself off. Oh, stop being all in love on the side chat and shit. Um,
Shannon, do you want a link? It's drama free tonight.
I know Shannon's gonna be like, I didn't see the movie. I have no idea. Thank you.
Well, it'll be
Angie.
interesting from someone who hasn't seen it, and they would listen and go from there and just like question. So
Miguel, they only have you as a reference, and
yeah, but you
the,
too. You're like you saw it,
I
so
know.
people can play off you too. Like
Oh, well, then get on it.
don't get
Get on it,
jealous.
Miss Angie. Angie has to copy everything because she's my twin. She likes to Photoshop her face into my pictures.
What do you mean?
Well, the one night we were joking around, and Angie has a thing for Joey Fatone. So
And think.
so every picture I posted that I was with him, she cut me out and put her face in there. And
Oh God.
then she posted it to Twitter. You know who started following her?
Uh, no clue.
Aaron Carter.
Oh, he's a hot mess.
I was like, see,
He's like, oh, she's pretty.
it's 6 degrees of Joey Fatone.
That's too
She's
funny.
funny. Yeah.
He came out as bisexual. You know that, right?
Is he?
The brother of Nick Carter, right?
Aaron, yeah.
Yeah, he came out as bisexual.
Oh,
Good for him.
I got to do my BoxyCharm video tomorrow. I see how you are. I see how you are.
Too much, too funny.
Yeah, that when she told me that, because she's like, you'll never guess, Choly. Oh my God, guess who's following me, Choly? I thought she was gonna say Joey. She's like Aaron Carter.
I know that would have been a scandal. Scandalo.
No, Joey can't follow anybody but me. So there.
I think they were performing in Vegas like a year ago. Or was it the Backstreet Boys? It was one.
No, it was probably was it them? No, it wasn't them. Last year they were getting their Walk of Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Their Yeah, they got that last year on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But this year they did Coachella with Ariana Grande.
I don't care for her.
I don't care for her either. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the millennials like her.
I've been to Coachella once, and it was
And
2008
mhm.
or seven. When was Amy Winehouse? 2007, I think.
Jesus, that's going back some.
Yeah, and it was just different. It wasn't like, now everyone goes and it's very like Instagram driven, and
Hmm.
it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was just different.
You sound like you were disappointed by it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only thing I was on was like weed and drinking, but everyone was doing like mushrooms and
Hmm.
coke and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
I mean,
Not
once you go
to.
to a party, you go to all parties. It's one of those
This is
things.
true. This is true. Absolutely. When you're done one drug, you're done them all.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
should we
can
get started?
I can concur. Yes, we're gonna get started. Okay. So if you haven't been if you haven't uh seen by the title, yes, this is actually about the movie Suspiria. Um,
Infamous.
yes. And I decided to do this the other night because I was thanking Miguel on my Periscope about suggesting for me to see this movie and not just,
And
know
that was
about the,
me.
yes, not just know about the costume and all that kind of stuff. Like, I like independent films. I like artsy films. I like
Yeah.
films of that nature. And this is also a horror film. So if anybody is into horror, this definitely is on the radar. But originally, this was made in 1971, I believe. Jeez.
No, the same year as the new one came, 77.
77. I
Yeah,
was
the
6 years
original
old.
one came out in 77. So that was an interesting take. It took place in the same year.
So, a little background about this. It's about a young dancer named Susie Bannon. It's taken in place in 1970s Berlin. And she goes to an audition for this world renowned dance company called the Helena Marcos Dance Company.
Yes.
And she goes to audition to the main lead dancer
She's
there.
from Ohio.
Yes.
Amish.
What's that?
Amish.
Amish? No, I think,
No,
is she
she's
Amish?
Amish. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as she goes there, there's this little bit of a drama going on with one of the other dancers. There's like
Oh
a
my
little
god.
there's an exchange of, not so nice
Totally.
dialogue. She screams and calls her hypocrites and
And a
all
wig.
this, and a witch, which you'll find out later that this is all about witchcraft.
Well, from the get go, we could start from the get go. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when Patricia, who's played by Chloe,
Mm-hmm.
Chloe,
Her
she's
name is
she was
Chloe Grace
scary.
Moretz. Yeah.
Yes. Even for those 15 minutes, I think she did good to kick off like the film because right away it's in your face. We're dealing with witches. And
Yeah.
the original one, go on.
You're dealing with when Patricia goes into the psychiatrist's office, and she's all like, just you could tell that she's completely like stark raving mad. She's like, mumbling things that don't make sense. He's trying to make it out, and she's talking
Who's
about
played by Tilda.
yeah, like the dance and what was going on, and you could see like she's getting all discombobulated, and they don't really spend too much time on her, which kind of upsets the balance for me personally because she was such a integral character. Like there's a lot of reference to her. She's very important into this movie, but you don't see a lot of her backstory. So it kind of confuses you when they start to refer to her later on, but she is an integral part of the movie. But the
Yeah.
main person is Dakota Johnson, if you remember her from 50 Shades of Grey and the rest
I've
of
never
them.
seen those movies, Collie.
Yeah, well, she's just about as good as she was in this one in those. She plays the Susie Banyan, who is the one that is auditioning for Madame Blanc, who is played by Tilda Swinton.
Yes.
Madame Blanc. My impression of Madame Blanc was that she was the head, which that didn't actually transpire to be. She is not the head.
Right.
Shut Auntie, I'm gonna kill you. So anyway, this all is set into early Berlin, which if you remember back in those days, there was a lot of war and just craziness going on. This is another like integral part of the movie, but they spend a lot of time like referencing it, but they don't really give you too much of like the history. They're just like
And the
allowing
wall
you.
is right in your face. It's right
Yeah,
outside of the school, the Berlin Wall.
exactly. It's prior to David Hasselhoff.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's see. Going into this movie, actually, Susie, she gets the audition. She impresses Madame Blanc. She right away has this like kinetic kind of connection to her. She kind of feels like she could be the next, you
Bethel.
know, exactly. Um, During the scene where she finally comes in to join the girls and the dance group, the one that they were arguing with, she goes into this big fit and she decides to quit, and she runs out of there screaming. And at that point, Madame Blanc needs a replacement to now dance the part of the protagonist, which is now what Dakota Johnson is
And
set to do.
she's there for a mission.
Yeah, she was specifically sent there. What I didn't catch that, but she was specifically sent there for this mission.
And she didn't know neither why.
No, nope, nope, nope.
Like it was like the school was pulling her since she was a little girl.
Exactly, exactly. It was being led again. It's witchcraft. So as she speaks up and she says, "Oh, I can dance the protagonist," and Madame Blanc looks at her like, "What are you talking about? You just got here," kind of a thing. And she's like, "No, I've been watching you for 3 years, or I've been watching this dance for 3 years, and I
Yeah,
know
she
every
traveled to New
move."
York twice.
Right. So Madame Blanc allows her to do this. Here's here's step one of why Choly got upset. As this is happening, the one that ran off is now trapped in a room
Yes.
where the dancers were, where they had previously auditioned. It's all mirrors. And you
It's a
see,
beautiful area.
yeah, you see one of, or there's a whole like slew of these like Berlinian women that are all, I guess, dance instructors, or they're coming off as dance instructors. I don't know. But they lock this one dancer in this room. And as Dakota is doing her audition, this one
Yes.
is
Well,
going
because
through.
Hilda, Madame Blanc, the
Yeah.
teacher, she holds her hands and like
Mm-hmm.
transfers like the spell, and you could see a
Yeah.
little like glow in her hands, and then
Yeah.
she touches her feet, and then like so she became, I guess, like a voodoo doll, Olga.
Yeah. Legit voodoo doll where I mean legs are cracking, arms are cracking, elbows were being turned inside out. She was
You
bruising.
hear every noise,
Oh, that
every
was just
groan.
yeah. That's strike one for Kali. I was like, yeah. Oh, first it was like all of the tears running down. That bothered me too. It
And
was
this
like,
wasn't like a 1 minute scene either.
no, this went on.
Like 6 minutes.
This went on. This was like, okay, I get it. You're you're looking to break her down. We get it, but it was one of the disturbing scenes in this movie that already I had like the checklist of nope,
I would
nope.
even say one of the most disturbing scenes I've seen in a film. I
Yeah,
mean, it was well done. The
yeah,
camera work was on point. Like I said, the
yeah,
music, the cracks. And then the worst part, she lost control of her body and then she
yep.
peed on herself.
Yeah. Oh, every liquid was coming out of her. It was like, okay, we get it. We get it. It's not only just the tears, it's the blood, it's the sweat, it's the urine, it's yeah. Okay, we get it. So after that, she
That's not the worst part.
it's not the the audition is over. Obviously, Madame Blanc is very impressed with Susie, so she gives her the role of the protagonist, and she's telling the other girls to welcome her in. And then
She said, "Welcome to the new to our family."
Susie roommates, and she becomes very friendly with
I love her. She stole the
Sarah.
movie.
Mm-hmm. Sarah Sims, who is played by Mia Goth.
Beautiful girl. You know
Yeah,
who she's married to?
no.
Shyla.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No idea.
They did like a Vegas white trash wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that's just a little side
Yeah.
note.
So Sarah becomes Susie's roommate. You know, Susie's still kind of very like she's a
Innocent
little
and impure, and
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
she comes off as this timid thing. They make her look like Holly Hobby.
yeah, very virginal,
Very
virginal.
virginal. So you're just you're kind of just watching her go along this transition in this movie. This entire movie, if you don't pay attention, because they pan from one thing to the next, it goes from a dying mother in a bed to the Berlin, stuff going on, and then they go back to the teachers, then they go back to Susie. So it's like if you don't pay attention, you can completely lose sight of what's happening.
Right, right, right.
Um, so she becomes, Susie becomes good friends with her roommate Sarah. Sarah's explaining to her like what happens there, and not in so many terms, but
Yeah,
and
and everything is peachy keen.
everything's so peachy keen. Sure, it is. I
Sarah
notice.
still doesn't have any suspicious or suspicious. Yeah, like
Yeah,
and
but
then
it's,
Madame Blanc invites her to dinner in her
yes,
room.
yes, they have a one-on-one
Oh
dinner
my
in her
goodness,
room.
the way she
Hmm.
was eating the chicken wings.
Yeah, there was some very just disturbing scenes. To me, I get the witch thing, but it kind of almost reminded me that they were um, ferocious in a way. Like there was some kind
Yeah.
of
And I'll get
animal
to
behind it.
like the dream scenes. We'll get to that.
Hmm.
But don't you think it was kind of like low key, like lesbian
Oh,
on between Hilda and
I was
Nicole,
just actually going to make the point that there is no men represented outside of the psychiatrist
who's
in
played by
this entire
Hilda?
film.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, that goes to
there's
the next scene. Well, kind of a little bit more down, but we're talking about the guys. There's two guys, and they're police officers,
yeah.
and they get okay. Well, that's a little bit more down the road, but we'll get to that. Okay, so after the dinner scene, they go back the next day and they're practicing more,
Hmm.
and then they start voting because they're going to vote to see who's
Right. They were voting for the well, Madame Marcos is actually the owner of the dance
and
school.
you don't see her.
No, you never see her. And they also, what it sounds like they were doing to me, I thought they were just taking votes on who would lead, I guess, like in the future kind of a thing. But they were all, you could hear all the women that were posting their votes verbally for, I'm assuming that was supposed to be the mother role, the major
Yes.
witch in this whole thing. So most of them voted for. Madame
But showing how
Marcos,
they were voting through
verbally.
through the mind. Like,
Yeah, you didn't see them speaking, but you heard them. You heard them like they were all individually screaming it.
yeah,
But that doesn't catch on till later on because that bothered me too. I'm like, why are they all screaming this? Why can't they just, you know?
right. But yeah, they were having breakfast and they were all
Mm-hmm.
voting and they heard each other because they were doing it through the mind. So everyone knew who they were voting. And the winner, it was the
It
owner,
was Marcos. It was
Mark.
Madame Marcos.
Yes. And we'll talk about that later on because it'll make sense towards the end what happened.
Mm-hmm. Just so y'all know, just for the details, Suspiria actually received a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was very divided when it came out. I
Mm-hmm.
saw a lot of reviews. You either liked it or hated it. It was one of those films that it was
Yeah,
right, you know.
there was a 68% that of the audience that actually liked it, so that's more than half. That's not bad. And I have not ever read one review on this movie. If I did, I probably wouldn't have watched it.
Okay, so now they start touching on the doctor and his backstory, the psychologist, and that goes back with the Holocaust, I believe.
Yes, yes. He
And
has a wife,
yeah,
right? The wife that he, I guess he lost in the shuffle of the Holocaust. They became separated.
yeah.
Again, you don't get much of a background with that either.
And you know
But
the wife was the original Susie in the
yes,
okay, yeah.
yes,
So that was kind of a nice treat for the fans of the original one. So that
right,
was not.
right. Again, if you've seen this in the original from the 70s, yes, she does appear as the wife of the psychologist.
Towards more towards the middle, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So they spent some time with him questioning the
Well, he was
girls.
traveling back and forth to that
Right,
house where
right.
he was waiting for her for years. That really
Yes,
got to me.
right.
Like he was waiting for her, and she never showed up. He never
Mm-hmm.
gave up believing, and one day she was going to show up, and she does show up. But we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So we see him going back and forth from um, crossing, the wall and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, oh my God, I went to the Holocaust Museum. Oh my God, must go to in Washington. Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a lot of this, there's a lot of this heavily that's is featured into this movie because of the backgrounds and of course like where the dance school is and what's going on around it and inside of it because you get a very heavy insight into it. Okay, so
Yeah,
after
there's a war going on in the real world, and then inside the school, there's another war with
yes,
the alpha females.
right.
You know,
Yep. Yep. It's almost like they gave birth to these ladies, to these women, and they control them all by their minds. And what they end up doing is just, it's a complete and utter psychological mind control. Oh, yeah. I watched that in college, actually, Schindler's List. We actually had to do a report on it in college, and that was the first time that I was ever exposed to exactly what happened during the Holocaust, and it ripped me apart. I couldn't watch the ending of that film when they actually showed like the real people that actually went through it. Like that was just like awful. Um, they actually will say that this was more of an homage than a remake. What do you think about that, Miguel?
I think it was a cover.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's more like an homage, yeah.
Okay. I liked. I'm a huge fan of the original one. So certain
Mm-hmm.
scenes, it was like a you know prop for the original one, and we'll talk about it a little bit more down, like those scenes, because those are more towards the end. But
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the storyline is the same. American Dancer goes to Berlin, and right away she climbs, the status of dancers, and Madame Blanc, takes her under her wing. And I still think there were some lesbian things going on there, but
Yeah. If you guys remember Black Swan with Natalie Portman, this gives me such an air of that,
yeah.
especially the main, again, the main character, which is obviously Natalie Portman, and how she kind of virtually turns into the Black Swan, that she's portraying this because she's so committed to that role. That was like all she could talk about, all she thought of. And she, got into a very nasty uh, rivalry with, what's her face? I can't think of her name. Oh,
Um,
Mila Kunis.
yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, and there again, there's like lesbianism that's intrigued in that. It's so much more. There's so many layers to these movies, and it kind of reminded me of the same premise in Suspiria, that there was a lot of layers to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like there was so many things that were taboo back then, but they were all very
yeah.
apparent and open and out there. So,
So the doctor
hmm
starts investigating because Patricia was just gone, after her
yes,
little 15 minutes at the beginning, and she left behind the diaries.
yeah.
The diaries
These
were
diaries were given like almost like a blueprint to where the dancers were supposed to stand, where their positions were, who was
very
supposed to be
detailed.
doing what,
That part was
everything. Yeah,
that was good, like all the
yeah.
detailed and stuff.
It was basically like a witch's scroll. It looked like, everything that was supposed to happen. She just like blindly scrolled it all down, and you can see in her hysteria, like her trying to explain all of this, what was happening, that she couldn't get that across. So I think she left these behind on purpose, and that's when the psychologist decided to investigate further into it. Of course, he had, of course, a personal connection with it, but now there was more to the story than he even knew.
And if you notice, like female hair was a very part of the movie, and like towards
Mm-hmm.
the end. But the teacher, one of the teachers, Miss Tinner,
Mm-hmm.
if
Tanner.
you,
Yep.
she had that bag,
That Bob. Yeah.
and that was Patricia's hair that she was
Mm-hmm.
stroking. And at the doctor, she said, they cut my hair and took my urine. And
Mm-hmm.
you figure out why towards the end.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice that until like second time watching it, and I was like, that hair is what Patricia was talking about.
Right. Right. They seem to have a specific look to these women.
Hmm.
I mean, I was noticing that with Sarah. I was noticing that, later on with Susie, they had a specific, they looked a certain way. They all looked a certain way. So what happened after the investigation? I'm
So the
blanking.
doctor goes up to the school.
Mm-hmm.
It's knowing it. This movie, it's very gloomy. A lot of
Yeah.
rain and a lot of snow. And I was going to ask you, it does take place in the 70s. They capture the aesthetic, I think. The
Yes.
color,
Yes.
the eeriness, very gloomy.
Mm-hmm.
It puts you right in the middle of it. And then even when they're dancing inside, you hear the rain just pouring
Right.
and thunder, and you just start getting like this cabin fever vibe. Well, I did at least, and you're like right in the middle. And of course, the camera work was amazing. The way, and he's known for that because he made "Call Me by Your Name," the
Right.
B movie. So, and that was
Mm-hmm.
epic too. The camera work and it's just like interesting. That's a very summer of love film,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's like a complete 180. You're right in the middle of winter, dark,
Yep.
gothic.
Yep.
So
So after the findings go on, the Susie begins to be suspicious, and she suspects that the school might be involved in the homicide of Patricia. She starts to become a little bit more paranoid when Sarah tells her that Patricia, before being killed, had confided in her that she knew and guarded this huge,
yeah.
terrifying secret, which, of course.
Well, that happens because Susie told her, I'm having these really bizarre dreams.
Mm-hmm.
This place is kind of unsettling. And she said that's what Patricia will say.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it goes back to Madame Blanc was sending like those nightmares to Susie, and
Mm-hmm.
those images were disturbing.
Yeah. There
And
was a lot of, when these women were sleeping, a lot of them were always in full nightmare. And that was these teachers that were sending out these images, very disturbing images of things that were happening that they had no idea what they were, but they
And
all
that's
were
an
involved
homage,
in.
and that was an homage to 70s feminist artists from
Mm-hmm.
that era, like all that like blood and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like an homage, and like I think it's a very feminist driven film. Like I said, there was only two males in that movie.
Right.
And then like that's the next scene. The cops they show up, and you know what they did to them. They put them under a spell, and then
Mm-hmm.
those hooks.
Oh,
You
thank you
know
for
what?
reminding me of that.
You know what those hooks were, right?
All I know is I
Those
don't
are
know what.
ribs. They're ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of some. This is this is
Right.
this is where they start
Probably
losing me.
with the hook.
Yeah, there was some deeply fucked up scenes in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. There was some deeply fucked up scenes in this movie, and he mentioned the hooks, and it just kind of flashed through what they did to that first student that
Oh
des-
yeah,
decided to
Olga.
stomp out of
So
there.
yeah,
Olga, right?
yeah. She pretty much ended up like a pretzel.
Yeah, and then when they were done with her, they took these hooks and they kind of just like thrusted it through her skin. They picked her up.
She was
With
not dead. She was like
no,
zombie mode.
no.
And
That
you'll
was
get
like,
to why she
yeah,
didn't die.
yeah. That was a little much for me to sit through.
And you could tell like they were enjoying it because of the
Mm-hmm.
and for the like it wasn't like it was like for a purpose. You know what I mean? This is what they
Right.
believed in and whatnot. But yeah, those hooks for the longest, I was like, what is it? So I did some research, and I guess back in the day, dancers will take their ribs off so they could be more flexible.
Uh,
So yeah, so it's just another reference to dancing and how dark dancing could be.
I mean, that was just like I don't even know why it was exactly that dark. It was just crazy. I'd
But
never
back to
seen
the
anything
book
like it.
and the police. So they pretty
Mm-hmm.
much, do you want to say it or you want me to say it? When they took
No,
the
go ahead.
so they took these guys who were there to investigate because the doctor brought it up to them and they were like looking at him like you're crazy, but they still need to go investigate. So they put
Mm-hmm.
these cops in a spell and they pretty much like what is that called when like a female like a male what's that word like their manhood like they make fun of their
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it starts with the M, but pretty much with the hooks they were like toying with their testicles and you see them and they were laughing and it was like so conniving the laugh, Collie.
Yeah, they were mad. They were. I know what you're saying. They were
Yeah,
emasculating. Yeah.
there you go. And it was like
Mm-hmm.
20 seconds, and you see, and they were like poking it, laughing at, and then they let them go afterwards. And Susie was a witness because they were in the office looking for information of Patricia, the first one who went, the one who escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she heard them laughing, and you could tell right there that something is off with Susie. She's enjoying this. Anybody else
Yeah.
would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah. She seemed to be allured by it. I think the word is. She seemed to be very inquisitive and very allured and didn't question, but she kind of fell into it. And as this deepens, you realize that there's something more to this than her just being a love of the lover of this dance. It was more that she was becoming what this school was representing, more ways than one.
Yeah, she had a mission. She had a
Mm-hmm.
purpose, and no one knew. She didn't even know why she was like, why she
And
gravitated towards there, but she was becoming this character that we'll talk a little bit about it. But yeah, so after that scene, they're practicing for the Vogue, the infamous dancing. That's
yes,
and it's a ritual part
yes.
of. So they're all,
And enter the yarn costume.
and then throughout the beginning, like the first hour, you see that one bigger lady, that witch, working on the costumes.
Mm-hmm.
One by one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that character. She was interesting looking.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the costumes. But yes, you do see them creating that. Um, so they go and they actually show this to an audience. I think they first decided to,
Okay, so yeah, it's
yeah.
showtime, and this is like middle of the movie. It's showtime, Madame Blanc. We're doing this. We haven't done this dance since like 1949. She was like the original one, because Madame
Mm-hmm.
Blanc. So we're gonna showcase it and this and that, and then the doctor is there
Yeah, the doctor is in the audience. He's
because he's
keeping an
all in it. He's
Hi, Muffin. He's keeping an eye on Susie specifically. Before this dance happens, you don't see Sarah because Sarah now has been interviewed by the psychologist. She now feels shaken up and she feels compelled to start telling the secrets of what is really going on. They catch on, the witches catch on to what is happening. They know
well,
mentally.
they're doing their makeup, and
Yeah,
that's the makeup she had, Susie.
yeah.
Um, Everyone is in costume, and like I guess minutes before the dance, Sarah starts investigating, and then
Hmm.
she goes to the mirror room, and then she knocks. Remember 3 times, and
Yep,
then
yep.
oh my god, knocked 3 times.
And she heard MB, and MB said, "Could you
Everybody
please, please
coming,
sing for me?"
coming. There she is, Beetlejuice.
And there she is in that costume. No,
Mm-mm.
anyway, so
So
she
the mirror
does.
opens, and then she goes
Mm-hmm.
down to it. I want to say it's not a basement; it's like a dungeon,
Yeah.
very dungeon. Yeah. So she goes down there, and she sees Patricia,
Mm-hmm.
and she's
She
rotten.
is rotted out, like
She looks like Linda
legit.
Blair, The Exorcist.
Worse than that, her entire body is just rotted. It was disgusting. She turned her over, and she's got like the
You could tell she like smelled too, like
yeah,
So she's like, "What's going on?" And Patricia didn't make really sense because she's halfway dead.
yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you hear Marcos, the
Yes.
owner,
Yep.
and it's very dark, so it's hard to tell. But she's like in a one side like twin bed, and she's
Mm-hmm.
just saying Sarah, Sarah. So
Mm-hmm.
Sarah starts running away, and then the floors because the witches know what's going on. They're upstairs getting ready for the dance,
Mm-hmm.
and then the floor start they like holes.
Right.
And then what happens next with
And
her?
Sarah starts to, no, she's this big, huge flippin' splinter, whatever that. I don't even know what that was. That went right through her leg.
That it was her bone.
Ah!
It was her bone that stopped, and her screaming got to me. So here comes
that scene. That scene. That was scene number two. That Collie was like, "Yeah, no, ain't watching it." But they did it to her too. They started twisting her body like a pretzel, and she's all decomposing and screaming her bloody head off. But somehow she got out of that.
well because they needed her. Okay, well, two witches show up, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
needed her to come because she was
Oh,
part of
that's
the
right. She had to complete the right.
Yeah, so they pretty much got her into a zombie mode, and then
Yep.
they went over like this to her knee, and then it healed.
Yeah. They
So
they
they took
healed
her
her
and
to so she could complete the
yeah,
ritual that they were already dancing in the main ballroom, showing all these people while the dancing. I'm sorry, I don't know how you thought that was good. I found it ridiculous, but that's just me.
no, it was a different. Like I said, it was like avant-garde dancing. It was,
It was
if
awkward. There was a lot of slapping. There was a lot of
you hear the
spinning.
breathing, the step,
Yeah,
and then on
yeah.
top of that, Tom York soundtrack. That was like my favorite song.
See, I couldn't hear him because I was paying too much attention to them slapping and turning and that whole thing and like waving their head back and forth. I was getting vertigo watching them.
Yeah.
Um, it was crazy. It was very crazy. But that
Well,
was like the go ahead.
oh no, I'm just saying like you don't hear him singing. It's just the soundtrack, and that's like the theme soundtrack of the song. I think I know what you're
Hmm.
talking about towards the end when you actually hear Tom York singing, and we'll talk about that why I cried
Yes.
because the song is a beautiful song, and it just you wouldn't think that song will fit well for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, the song, I mean the soundtrack when they were dancing, and yeah, you hear everything. You hear when they go like this or they're hitting the
Mm-hmm.
floor, and then here comes Sarah, and they push her so she could
Yep.
finish the dance,
Yep.
and they're going at it, and then the dance is probably like what 6 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was way too long.
Oh God. You see, that was like my favorite part of the film. But
Way too
anyway,
long.
so the doctor sees Sarah, and she's obviously her eyes change.
Yeah.
It's like zombie eyes. She's
Yep.
there, but not really. And then towards the end, like the spell is kind of like going off. So she
Mm-hmm.
falls and breaks her fucking leg again.
Again. Again.
So, so everyone stops, and Susie is concerned and worried. And then the doctor, gets really close, and one of the other teachers like calls them back.
Right.
So that's act 4. If you notice, there's 6 acts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they named each act. Don't ask me what they're naming them. I remember now that they were naming each part. She needs some. So they didn't. I again, because this was another one of these scenes. Did they finish her off? I want to say that they kind of finished her off at
Who's
that point.
Sarah?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's right. That's right. She managed to.
Well, they did the same thing to Olga. They put her in the basement or in the
Mm-hmm.
dungeon, and the
That's
zombie.
right.
Okay, so that's 2 victims.
Right.
Okay, so after that, yeah, the next day, and they are talking about, Susie is the one. She's the one
Mm-hmm.
to be the vessel for Marcos. So Marcos
Yes.
transfer her soul to Susie's soul.
Yep. Yep.
Well, there's another dance scene after that, and Susie's like on the floor, kind of like fucking the floor, and then
Yeah.
Madame Blanc is like gaga over it, and then all of a sudden you see Marcos decaying hand going up and like
Mm-hmm.
grabbing Susie, and that's when Susie starts like humping the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to talk about awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, that was odd.
A little awkward.
So from there, pretty much we know why Susie's there
Yes.
and what's her mission, but
Yep.
unbeknownst to the other witches, like they don't know. Okay, and then back to the doctor. He finally that poor doctor girl. Oh my god.
I know. This poor man, this poor old guy.
Do you think her act did she like nail it? Like how she walked as an old person? I think she did.
Yeah, I
Like
think she did too. She legit. This is now Tilda Swinton playing this role, and you don't know it until he starts speaking. I'm like, that's Tilda. That's
that
not a
gives it away.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her. I mean, everything about it has you convinced. But
Yeah.
they start torturing him now. There's
Well,
that scene where they
no, what happened was okay, so he sees he's where is he at? He's at home once again, that one little house where he was building a future for him and his wife if she showed up. So she shows
Mhm.
up. And then
Right.
they're walking, and then they're going through the border, and then somehow they end up back at the school. And it's
Mhm.
snowing, it's cold, and then like they're making now, and then he walks towards the school. He's like, "What the hell? Why are we here?" And then he looks back, and she's gone,
Yes.
gone. And then all of a sudden, you hear screaming,
Yep.
and they grab him. That
Mhm.
was funny though, the way she ran. Ah!
Yes. Oh, you mean that little lady with the orange hair?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
the fuck was that? I was like, huh?
yeah. She grabbed him, and then they took him down to the dungeon, strip him
Him
naked.
naked, yeah. I didn't need to see that either.
Yeah,
Didn't need to see that.
so, but Tilda said it in an interview. She rocked that fake penis throughout the film. I guess it's a method of acting. The little thingy girl, the little thingy. Oh, I feel bad for him.
Oh my god, Tilda rocked a pinga. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they're getting everything for the ceremony,
Mhm.
and the witches are having a final dinner. And then
Oh, the dinner. That dinner bothered me. They're all like laughing and falling all over each other. Here's Madame Blanc at one end, and here's Susie at the other. Susie's not eating. There's no food in front of her. I noticed that.
And you saw how intense they were looking at
Yeah,
each
they're
other.
like staring at each other like they're about to eat each other. That kind of got me too. He's a screamer.
So she disappears. Susie disappears.
Yep.
And then next time you see her, like the next scene, she's walking in the school. She takes her fur off, and then she goes to her room. She gets
Mm-hmm.
naked,
Mm-hmm.
and by then everyone is downstairs ready for the ceremony. And then yeah, she goes through the dungeon, and you see a bunch of neon lights, and all of a sudden you see all the dancers butt naked, vagina, ass, breast, everything, and they're killing it. They're doing
I
like
mean, this
girl.
scene, this is what just completely destroyed this movie for me because
Okay.
at this point now, I'm like, all right, we get it. There's some kind of satanic thing going to go on down here. She comes down and she's all like hair flowing and this light above her. I'm like, yep, she's going to be made into this whatever.
Confident. It's a different Susie.
Yeah. So explain this character to me because there was this next to Madam what's her face, the one with the bob haircut.
Oh,
There, there, there was this like Jabba the Hutt looking thing. I'm like, what is that?
Java the Hub. So that was Marcos.
That
And
was Marcos.
you see the little hand he
Yeah.
had?
Yes.
Little baby hands. I don't know where that
Oh,
comes, the reference.
that was so fucking nasty.
Yeah, she had like, and then like her tumors were pure, like liquid was coming out, and
Oh, it was
she had like these little go
disgusting. I have to find
eyes.
a picture of reference for this, you guys. Oh, this was nasty.
Yeah, so that's like the a witch. Like it wasn't like a typical witch with the big nose and like the mole. This was like how he pictured a witch would look now these days. Well, in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Jabba the Hob. That's a good reference.
Oh, I was like, what am I watching
So the
now?
girls are, the dungeon, and then there's like stairs, and then all the girls are down here doing their dance, and all the witches are sitting down, just doing a bunch of hand
Yeah,
movement.
they were just like,
And the
slamming
girls.
the floor, and it was weird.
So here comes Susie. She opens the doors, and she's like, "You all been waiting for me." And
Mm-hmm.
Madame Blanc right away, she's like, "Something ain't right here."
Yeah, she's like, something doesn't feel right. We can't continue because I think she just expected that, Marcos might destroy her, but
Yeah.
I don't think she knew what was going to happen. I don't think so.
So she explains what's going on. Well, kind of, because Tilda, Madame Blanc, tried to stop it, and Marcos was like, "Oh no, 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 no! We're going to go on with this, and you're gone." So she gets up, and what does she do? Like with her hand, and then her right here, this breaks, blood everywhere,
Yeah,
like
I
a
was
bobblehead.
shocked at that. I was like, holy shit, they killed her. Like she was the first to go.
Oh yeah, and then she's like doggy style, and she stays
Yeah.
with the head, and all you see is the bone and everything.
Oh, and then they go one by one. And what I found interesting is that
Oh well,
every.
hold on.
Oh, go
So
ahead.
okay, so this happens, and Susie walks to Yabba the Hob, and she's all like, "So who are you, Marcos? What mother are you?" And Marcos, she knew she was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Mother Suspiria?
Mm-hmm.
No, bitch, you're.
No.
And then she summons Death, who's
Yep.
like a devil, like
Yeah.
the devil.
Yeah. It was worse than Rosemary's Baby Devil.
Now,
that
how was the aesthetic? That was good. That makeup, like
that scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
so.
That
Here he comes.
freaked me out.
He goes up the stairs like crawling, and
Mm-hmm.
then goes up to Marcos, and he kisses her,
Yeah.
and then she dies, right? And
Yes.
then one of the loyal witches was behind Marcos. She makes out with her. Did you see that part? Like
I
how
died. Yeah. This is
felt
all coming
so
back to me,
bad.
giving me that bad vibe.
That's when I started like getting emotional because
Mm-hmm.
like they had like a strong bond. Like no matter what, like this is what they believed in. Like this is their world. So the devil starts well, all of a sudden you see shots of people who voted for who? Madame
Yes,
Blanc
which I
or
kind of like that. I kind of like that. That scene, I was like, hey, you voted wrong, bitch.
so Des starts going back down to the first level and starts just going like this and
Killing them.
heads exploding, brains exploding,
Yeah,
and pretty much
too
killed
much.
everyone who voted for the wrong for the I guess the false god.
Yeah,
And
if you voted for Marcos, you dead.
yeah, so but if you notice, like the main witches, they voted for Madame Blanc and
Mm-hmm.
the ones that survived. But yeah,
They were spared. Yeah.
yeah. So Susie walks down and there's just blood, guts everywhere, and it changes to red. The screen,
Mm-hmm.
it's like everything is red.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, to enhance like the blood maybe. But yeah, so there's the three girls, Sarah, Patricia, and Olga,
Mm-hmm.
the victims from the beginning, and they're just there standing up, half dead. And Tom York, the emotional song starts playing, Colleen. That's when I lost it because she's like, "What do you want? You want to live or you want to die?"
Yeah. At this point, she has announced that she is Mother Suspiria.
Oh, and she opens her chest,
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much like letting it out, and you see everything. Like this is
Yes.
me.
Yep.
So she goes around, and everyone, the three of the girls were like, I want to die, mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in misery. And she kisses them, and they all drop.
They all die.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So, and that's like what, like a 30-minute scene.
That scene went on way too long for my liking. That's all I know.
And it was kind of the camera work, and then it went like slow motion, and then fast motion.
It was just, I mean, I got the point. She was Mother Suspiria. She was now in control of what was going on, and she, gave mercy to those that were already tortured. So I got that. And then you kind of just see just blood and everything everywhere.
And then the doctor naked on the floor.
Oh, and I forgot about the doctor.
Yeah, because they needed a male witness.
Yeah.
Okay, so all that happens the next day. They're cleaning up the mess. They show it. They're picking up bodies and throwing them so they could burn them.
Yeah.
And you could tell this happens many times. Like it doesn't phase them. Like
No, it's like house cleaning. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna get the bodies out and wait for the next crew to come in.
yeah, you're looking for new students. The school is
Mm-hmm.
back open. So yeah, and then they wake up the next day and they just thought they drink way too much. The
Yeah.
dancers that survived, they're like, oh
Yep.
god, we had way too much alcohol.
Yep.
And okay, so that happens, and then we move to the end where Susie visits the doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a touching scene.
Yeah, he's sick and he's obviously, I guess, dying. I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, after that, I mean, he was
He's a little disturbed.
nothing. So she talks to him and
Mm-hmm.
finally explains to him what happened to his wife, that she was murdered.
Yeah.
And, here's some closure, and you shouldn't feel guilt. And, you shouldn't witness what you did yesterday. And I'm here to erase your memory.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
He's here to Men in Black her.
yeah. And then she does something with her hand over his face, and then he starts
Mm-hmm.
like having a attack, like a body attack.
It looked like he went into a full-blown heart attack at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much she was cleansing him from what he witnessed, and
Mm-hmm.
then he found out what happened to the wife, but all of that got erased. So he doesn't after that like he doesn't know about the wife like
Yeah,
that.
he can never tell the story. He was released from all of that memory.
Yeah, Susie is Dakota Johnson. Yes. And then yeah, that's it. And then at the end she's like outside and she makes like a movement to the camera with her
Mm-hmm.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it.
And I'm saying to myself, please don't make a second part of this movie.
Well,
I mean,
he's thinking about making like a pre like
a prequel. Yeah.
About Marcos and like where she grew up in the village and how
Right.
it happened the story with her.
There are so many issues I had with this movie. But first of all, I mean, I will say that the scenes where they're torturing these dancers, that was just like way
Yeah,
beyond,
we go all over the film now. We broke it down. So
yeah, way beyond what I thought was necessary. Like I get it, but it was like the one with the first one, they spent way too much time.
yes.
I don't know what she did, but damn. I mean, that was just like I was like, oh, I see what I'm in for this
And
movie.
all of them were professional dancers. Like so,
Yeah,
like, it was everyone did their own stunts. I mean, there was like
yeah.
like her hand, how her hand was like all behind.
Mhm.
That was a fake arm. Her real arm, they made it green
Mhm.
for like special effects.
Yeah.
So like they have the special features, and I think it's free on YouTube. Like you could
Yeah.
just Google it and you'll see like the making of the film. But yeah, that was a really disturbing film. I mean,
It
part.
was extremely disturbing, and here we go. Now I'm going to be the critic. First of all, they should have made Chloe Susie's part because she probably would have done a way better job. I can't watch Dakota Johnson. She is the most lackluster, the most kind of just like, I thought Kristen Stewart was bad.
Uh,
She, I mean, representing the fact that she's this like meek, virginal, unsuspecting young woman that's in love with dance and in love with Madame Blanc, because that's what I thought at some point.
mm-hmm.
Yes, she carried it off, but the extremes that they went to with her, I'm like, okay,
Well,
all right.
remember when they were having dinner, and that's the scene where Madame was eating the hot wings, like all
Hmm.
sexual, and then they stopped eating, and then Madame was like, no, Susie was like, it felt like, the way I was dancing, and Madame was like, well, how did it feel? And Susie was
Hmm.
like fucking an animal.
Yeah, like
And
what
that was
kind? Who wrote this?
like, where did that came from?
Yeah, thank you. That reminded me. I was like, what kind of a line is that? It's like fucking an animal. I'm like, okay.
Like someone who's so virginal and she's
Hmm.
so Amish, like
Yeah, she pulled a Linda Blair there.
like she was popping her cherry in the dance floor.
Hmm.
That
Yeah, that was just some scenes that were. I agree with you. They could have wrapped this up about an hour
yeah,
less than they needed. It was just they should have given more history about Patricia. You should have seen more about what kind of a dancer she was, why she
and
went.
Marcos too.
Yeah, why she went crazy. What did they do to her first before
Right.
all of this other torture started? Because it didn't make sense when they started torturing Olga. Because you're like, damn, like what the fuck are they doing? Like it just threw me. I was like, oh, is this what I'm in for? Okay.
No, yeah, because she's been practicing for months, and all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, and at that point, they didn't know Susie's status, like how she could dance so good. You know,
Okay.
Madame Blanc was like tripping. She's like, "Oh, who are we going to pick next?"
Yeah.
Like,
I guess in hindsight, because I was able to explain the plot. I didn't think I was going to be able to remember any of this because I was sitting there going, I will never sit through this
are you
garbage again.
sober?
But the story was good. I guess it just could have been represented. I don't know.
No, I give it an 8. I would have given a 10 if they would have cut some of the doctor scene because there was a lot of
Hmm.
walking that he did throughout the movie that it could have, that's like 20 minutes right there that
Yeah.
necessary. You know how he was walking back and forth from Berlin,
Yeah.
crossing the board and things like that. But I get it. They were setting the tone from his story point
Hmm.
of view. But yeah, that kind of was like, okay, this is not necessary.
Visually, it was very disappointing. I mean, visually, it wasn't like heart stopping. Watching the dance, to me, they looked ridiculous. That's just my opinion.
Well, that's fine.
That whole thing to me was just like all of that slamming on the floor and
Did you see
spinning
the dance
around.
where Choly was? It was a Satan star,
Well, I figured that. I was
and
getting a lot of Rosemary's Baby
so
kind of essence from it.
the dance was a spell.
Hmm.
It was part so like the way they were like hitting the corners, they were
Yeah,
hitting the 5 stars, and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I realize that now, but while it was going on, like your
right.
brain is not catching on to the meaning. It's just watching the visual and the visual representation to me. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But I understand it now, like when you're saying ritual and
Yeah.
getting the whole like putting it all together. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to go see the original, which I probably will make
We should
myself
watch it
for.
together in a private
I
hangout.
know.
That would be cool.
Probably force
And it's
myself to
only like
sit
80
through
minutes
that.
long. So it's 80 minutes.
Yeah. So, again, all right, maybe it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It was just there were some things that I could have done without, and
So
some
what about
represent.
the soundtrack? Tell me
I
more.
see that I have.
First of
I
all,
told you.
where do you
Co-
stand with Tom York? Are you a fan of Radiohead?
Okay, let me just say yes and no.
Okay.
I loved Radiohead when I first heard them. Um, and I was also working I was working a music department at a bookstore. And when Kid A came out, that shit was playing constant. Like we were very eclectic in our store. We got to play like stuff that, we were offering obviously the customers to hear, but it was like kind of selfish because we wanted to hear it. So
Right.
Kid A was constant. And
And you have good taste. You have good taste.
if you're not into Radiohead and they're kind of like artistry, you
Yeah.
think that that has got to be like torture music, but I appreciate it.
Right.
I like Tom York. I think Tom York has got one of the most uniquely, hauntingly disturbing voices. But it's my favorite Radiohead song is "Street Spirit." I love that
Oh,
song.
yes.
I
Yeah.
love that song. That is my favorite Radiohead song.
You know what? Remember we were talking in private about like the
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins? I love
Mm-hmm.
33, and you love that song.
Yes, I do. I
That's
mean, so yeah, I do. And the fact that they got into the Hall of Fame this year, I was like, uh, I think they deserve it, but I think they could have waited on them because to me personally, I think
no, I
there's
agree.
so
Yeah,
many,
so much to offer.
other bands that could have and should have gotten there way before Radiohead. But I get it. I mean, they deserve to be in there. I just kind of thought it was a little too soon because they
Yeah.
kind of fell off. They fell off the map after their last album. Like, I mean, I know that they're still there. I know that they're still
Right.
amazingly creative and they make such really good, music. I was like, kind of think they could have waited, but that's just me.
Can I
So,
ask Nick a question?
yeah,
What's your favorite Smashing Pumpkins song?
yeah,
I know
Mike.
it's hard to pick one, but just curious. I
Oh,
had a
I
great,
get it, Muffin. I love Pearl Jam. I mean, I wore 10 out like you wouldn't believe.
but like I said, Kali, I give it an 8 out of 10. I would have
Hmm.
given it a 10, but it was too long even for me. And like I said, the doctor scenes could have.
I
Well,
agree.
you know what? It could have been 2 hours 30 minutes. That's fine, but I wish they would have like touch on Patricia
Uh
or
huh.
Olga.
Yeah.
They're like I gravitated more towards their characters, or
Yeah, if they do a follow up, I hope they do have like a prequel so you do understand the stories.
well, there's two other films. The
I
the
have no
main,
idea.
the main director from Suspiria, he is like a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mother, Suspiria. Oh God, I'm having a brain fart. And there's two other mothers, and they're witches. And he made another one, I think, and then like in the 80s, and the other one came out like in the late 90s. And it's
Mm-hmm.
all the same, like the three witches, and they talk about it. But I never
Mm-hmm.
seen the other two ones.
Yeah.
But people were like, like the horror fans are like, oh, he should do like the trilogy.
Yeah.
But
I,
yeah, I love the soundtrack. I still play it. You need to be in a certain mood to
yeah.
listen to it.
Yeah.
It's
You
very,
definitely do to sit through Radiohead. I will give that. But I mean obviously they are amazing.
and
That's
some of those songs he made those songs before the movie even started.
of course he did. Of course he did.
I was like, oh my god, he's so like ahead of his like,
I mean,
well,
granted,
ahead of his time. I always thought that.
there's no saxophone in them, but
What did he say? So many to choose from.
tonight.
Well, that's a
That's a
classic.
great video. Oh, I love the video to that.
You know what song I love from the Smashing Pumpkins? And
Mm.
Marilyn Manson joined them in concert in '97
Hmm.
and Mountain View, California. They were singing from the soundtrack Lost Highway. It's called I.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
So and then Marilyn Manson was like on his prime, like in '97,
And
and then
Muffin,
Twig is
that is
playing.
my least favorite by them. I hated that time. I'm like, what, what are you doing? I
And
just
then
felt,
how he
I,
went all gothic in the late '90s with like
yeah, I felt like he
comic.
was over it and he was pushing that gothic thing. So Ava Adore to me sounded like something that just kind of like flew out of him. Like, all right, I'm done. Did my masterpiece. Let's do this crap. And that's what
Yeah.
Ava Adore kind of like reminded me of. Like, oh, okay.
It was an interesting time for music because
Yeah.
pop music was like popping in the
Hmm.
99, Britney, Christina, shit, Jessica
And
Simpson.
if you remember, that's when Metallica shed their like hardcore look and they went all goth looking. They cut
You
their
don't know,
hair.
I never
They
followed Metallica.
they were wearing black nail polish, the dark eyeliner. I was like, oh, all right.
I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
is.
I was obsessed with Marilyn Manson when he did like the glam era, and that was like what 98,
Hmm.
99 after Columbine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
and favorite concert ever.
I told you. I used to play the dope show like you wouldn't believe, and it would bother a
You're
certain
torturing your
person.
boyfriend.
Yeah, X, yes. He didn't like it.
That should be my next makeup look, girl. Like,
Oh my God, Miguel. Yes, you
David
totally have to.
Bowie. Then we need to have like a 80s, 70 music hangout or something like that because they'll
We
play.
could do a 90s music hangout. Are you kidding?
Oh, you need to do like a funky makeup look too, girl, so we could both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You like my kids' makeup
You
skills?
like my kids' makeup?
And no. Oh,
Escándalo. Uh-oh.
screenshot, screenshot.
Oh, yeah. Take a picture. Last longer.
I already hear the clicks, girl. Oh,
Whatever. I seen Manson at Ozfest. That's
I'm saying
awesome.
if people are gonna talk about me, at least give me a shout out.
Are
It's at
you kidding?
Porn
I'm,
Surreal at Instagram. Thank you.
yeah, there you go. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Yeah. So everything is like private. Like I take like the comments off, but if you want
Mhm.
to be like throw shade, you could email me.
Oh my God.
I ain't giving no one the power.
He's talking direct approach.
I seen Manson live in Ozfest. It was awesome.
Awesome.
I was too scared to go to Ozfest.
Yeah, I went to
Ozfest,
Lollapalooza, but I never went to Ozfest.
yeah.
And
Hey,
I got to see Soundgarden and Metallica, and
are you gonna go to the Woodstock this year?
here's the thing.
What happened, girl? Let's go. I'll buy the
Apparently,
ticket. Let's go.
it might be a possibility because apparently Joe is going to be working security there. So I don't
Well, when do tickets go? I need to look into it because if you're going, like,
know.
I'm down to go. Like,
Def. Oh yeah. I mean,
we'll,
especially that it's
we'll
the
talk in private. We'll talk
anniversary.
in private.
Yeah.
Because if he could get tickets, maybe cheaper. Well, I don't care, but like, I don't know if they're
Yeah.
sold out. Like, I'm out of the loop, so I don't know.
Well, when you go to a festival like that, I don't really think it matters because you're going to be walking around anyway. It's
Right.
not like people really care about like their placement where the music is. I mean, I don't
I know.
personally.
I'm there
For
for the
me,
experience
if
and
it if
like,
it's unless it's bands I'm really really into, and I have a feeling it ain't gonna be like that because it's 2019. But I'm like, okay, that's nice.
well, it's one of those things like, yeah, maybe there's bands like, well, if there's bands that we like, but it's like one of those things
Yeah,
you want to be in the front all
yeah,
fucking day, 24/7, or you lose your spot.
no, yeah,
I
because
rather just
you're
listen to the music and just
yeah.
socialize because
Plus, you've got people hanging on you. You're in direct sunlight. Yeah,
well, let me know,
yeah.
girl. That would be
Oh
cool.
yeah, I definitely will.
Talk in private
Hmm.
um like where do you sleep? Like in tents, right? Like
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'll get a Louis Vuitton one.
Then of course you. What? Not a mochino? What's the matter with you?
I know, right? I'm slipping, girl. I'm slipping. Oh, wait, my new swimsuit. Let me show it to the new people the people that just came in.
Yes.
I imagine, girl, the boys, the
Yes.
rockers, they'll be like, ooh, hey, yeah.
Hey,
You
hey.
like, you pay.
Uh, uh, uh. Hey,
Yeah, girl.
uh, there we go.
I don't even know the line. I don't even know the lineup for
I don't know either. That's what scares me. And if Miley Cyrus is part of it, then that ruins it for me right then and there because that's not
Miley
Woodstock.
Cyrus.
That's not Woodstock. That's Coachella. That's not Woodstock. They had their own. Can't they give us old people our own? Like, give us back our own. Why do we have to share it with the youngins?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too, Muffin. That's true too. That's the bad part about these outdoor festivals.
But you know what? Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be like the new Coachella now. Everyone is like Instagram driven, and there I'm not.
Uh,
It could be like I probably it's not like the one in '99. That still was like even
oh
though it ended
yeah,
really bad, and people getting raped and shit like that, and but now it's like I don't know. It's very like Chris,
yeah.
like I don't
I
know.
can't stand it. I hate to say this, and I don't want to be like all like sounding like the old person, but some of I hate to say this, millennials, but y'all ruin some shit. It's just like everything does not have to be a Instagram event. Not everything. You just go there for experience and to take it in, and the music and the atmosphere and the, you know what I'm
Oh
saying, and
my
the
God, Polly, if we go, you know what we have to wear? Oh my God.
clothes.
Okay, no, well, yeah, but like when Kate Moss goes to festivals, there's
Mhm.
normally like mud because it rains.
Right,
Like those Paw Hunter boots. Have you
right,
seen
right.
got with some like booty shorts? That'd be so hot. Oh my God.
See what
That'd
I
be
mean?
that'd be so hot.
Oh yes, this body and booty shorts. Sure. Yep.
And
Got
then we could paint our
10
body,
pair.
like put
Yes,
flowers and
yes,
like the
yes, yes,
sign.
yes.
Find the hottest guy, have a photo
All I'm
shoot.
gonna say to you is, I hope you got some containers for this cottage cheese, girl.
Stop it.
Do it, Kali. No, I will not. Why? So y'all can make fun of me? No, that's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I straight.
Mm-mm-mm.
Those days are over. I mean, I'm not saying that I can't get away with maybe shorts, but not. No, I can't do that.
Well, when I wear shorts, like I put like foundation like on my legs and stuff like that. Like,
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah, definitely like fake. Like fake and bake. Sure.
maybe no highlighter on my knees,
There
girl.
you go.
Not in the spotlight. And you know me,
Yeah,
girl.
but
I'm a
what's that?
socialite.
What's
We'll end
what?
up on stage.
What good is that gonna do if your knees end up in the dirt?
Well, I want to have the boots, the Paw Hunter
Have a
boots.
nice little spa experience.
And then Muffin was saying she doesn't do the pot.
Porta potties.
Well, yeah, I mean, people don't know how to act. That's why I never had like parties in my mom's mansion because people
Hmm.
act treated like the bars. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I've gone to plenty parties and
Hmm.
like by the end of the night, that house is ruined. I'm like, that's
Hmm.
so bad. Like, no respect.
Yeah. No respect. No respect. So, as we have now explained Suspiria, and all right, to me it was a dud,
From one to
but
10. From 1 to 10.
I have to give it okay. With the plot, I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
I
I
no, I
mean,
respect that, and you're like pretty much like 90% of the audience. You're either like in the middle.
I'm 90% of this community that watched the fucking film outside of you, Miguel.
I know I was like obsessed, but like I said, this is like a full circle. Like after this, it's like
I know.
era. Like we talked about it,
Listen.
and now I told you we should watch Climax. Now you know
Hmm.
area was fucked up.
Yeah,
Climax,
because Miguel's got a
terrible.
thing with for like screwed up dance movies. I'm picking this vibe up. It's decent. Yeah,
Look
it's
up the
decent.
trailer, Colleen.
Yeah, I will. I definitely. I'm going to.
It's good. It's and then like towards the end, it's like the same as Suspiria. It turns red.
Oh, great. Thanks
Yeah.
for ruining it.
Now you thought this made you sick. This is gonna
Mm.
make you sick. Like the camera work. Like yeah, I don't
Wait,
know if you,
what's fucked up is a cure for wellness? Oh no.
oh that's Sarah was the actress in that movie.
Oh, that's right. I've never seen that.
She's underrated. She's so pretty too.
Yes, she is. She's good. Did you guys ever see, and I have the book of it too, the one where she plays, where she's got
I'm
like
gonna go in the
this,
potty. I'll be back.
yeah, I'm trying to think of it without having to go reference. Oh, I'm just going to look her up because the movie is really good with her in it. She is, yes! Shy is girl. Is that Mia Goth girl? Yeah. But there's a movie Chloe was in, which probably gave me my introduction to her. Although I've seen her a few times. She's got one of those like familiar faces you swear you've seen a million times in other movies, but now of course when I'm looking for the girl, mm, 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 talk amongst yourselves. Oh, here she is. Chloe Grace Moretz. That's her name. That's her name. Here she is. Okay, so mm, mm, mm. Really? Don't you hate when you're looking for something and you can't? All right, wait. Nope, not that one. Ugh. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, she was in Kick Ass. Damn. See what I mean? It's like I knew I've seen her before. Damn, the girl was in a lot of movies. Holy crap.
Collie
Yeah.
for Woodstock.
Brain on Fire. That's it. Oh, I love those.
Guess who made these, girl?
Those are nice. Who?
Rihanna for Fenty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Brain on Fire. That was an excellent movie she was in. Very good. Chloe.
Okay. She
Really,
was
really
in,
good.
she was in Carrie.
Yeah, I wouldn't reference Carrie.
No, that sucks. But
That was
she's
a
been in a lot
terrible
of
fucking movie.
movies.
Funny muffin. Yeah, I still haven't found him looking. Yeah, yeah.
So let's start talking about what you saw on Periscope. Like
Oh,
after
bad movies. I could be here all night.
you know what was the worst movie I saw, and I thought it was gonna be so funny because I kind of like that actor, but
mm.
Joe Dirt.
Wait, say that again.
Joe Dirt.
Oh, David Spade. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God. I was
yeah,
like, what the hell is this?
yeah.
Like
I
trailer
loved I
trash.
loved David Spade, but that was yeah. I will agree with you there, definitely.
I thought it was
Uh,
gonna be funny, but
yeah. And you had to bring up Carrie. Well, I'm going to say Carrie too. What were they ever thinking? You can't touch the original. I know they try, and then they made Carrie 2, and that had to be probably one of the worst things I've ever sat through. Yep.
I don't think I saw Carrie too.
Did you ever see Blair Witch 2? No,
Pardon?
no, Blair Witch 2. I mean, Blair
Yeah,
Witch was no,
yeah.
but Blair Witch 2.
That was good.
Nope.
I like that one. Well, I'm
Oh no,
one.
that was a fucking travesty.
Yeah, it was like borderline cheesy, but being like a ultra fan of that movie, the first one,
Yeah,
it was a different take.
yeah. See, I hate when they try to do ones that were after the main one. The main was supposed to look like a documentary. Okay, we all know that it wasn't, but it was supposed to look like that. So once they
Were you
hit into
scared?
when I first saw it, yeah, and then
Did you
and
believe it?
no, because I saw one of the actors online in my store. It's
Oh
like, wait a minute,
wow.
you're
You
supposed to
see,
be
I'm with
dead.
you on that. Like I thought it was real. I was so young. I slept in my mom's room on the floor for
Mm-hmm.
like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then a week later they were on TRL.
Yeah.
I was like, they got me. They got me.
You're like, wait a minute,
Because I've
wait
never
a
seen a
minute.
movie like that before.
Yeah. When I first saw it, that last scene where you just see Michael like standing up against the wall, which I never really got why it was so disturbing, but it was like that freaked me out. But
Well, I guess
after
because you never see the witch. You know what I mean?
that's
What's that
true.
saying? When you don't see something that's like the scariest
Yeah, because whatever you don't know, you're
in your
picturing in your
mind.
mind. Yeah. And the scene where they find like the finger in the shirt where they like she unwraps this and she's like, "What is this? What is this?" And you see like a piece of a finger. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's nice."
Well, it ruined my camping future experience. Like, fuck that. I mean, I went to a gay campground for a month a couple years
Uh-huh.
ago, and it
Hmm.
was, like, and it's so funny because it's like now I chill in the bottom of YouTube, and there are like RVs and campers, like full circle. But it was gay friendly, so there was transgender, everybody
Hmm.
love. But it was like in the middle of the woods. And of course, like my friend camper is like amazing hot tub and everything. But
Hmm.
it was like seasonal. So like
Yeah.
his camper never moved. He had well, he has like a yard, the hot tub, put money
Hmm.
into it. But he was like in the opposite side of the woods where there was only like three other seasonals. So like there was times I was just there alone, because I had the keys and I could go whenever. And it was before like the season started, but I could
Hmm.
be there because I know him,
Yeah.
and there's like times where I was just like me there in the campground, and then like the maintenance guy, and I'm here thinking like anything could have happened to me and no one would have heard
Oh
or
my
nothing. Like,
God.
yeah, and then I'm here playing like scary movies, torturing myself, smoking weed, and then just staring at the stars, like, oh my god, something's gonna pop off.
Nothing's happening. La 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 la.
Yeah, girl.
Where life is beautiful all the time.
I'm trying to see when Woodstock. It's probably like in August, right?
Uh-huh. Mike posted a link on the side chat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike, by the way. I see you. I see you.
How far are you from like Woodstock?
From what is it? Saugatees. It's about like 2 hours, I guess. A couple of hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, no. We'll see. We'll see what
I
it
mean, even if
brings.
we just go like for one day, I'll be happy. It would be nice to meet you, and with me and you like
Yeah.
rolling
Yeah.
with the homies through the bus.
Rolling with the homies. Oh my God, clueless reference.
And there you go, girl. And then we get hit by a
Yeah.
shoe. The Party City wig goes flying.
Do you
Becca
remember?
Spanish girl.
Do you remember the towel that cured me that Elton gave me?
Aww. Oh, that's Brittany Murphy.
I know, I loved her. Oh, I loved her.
So much potential, but they'll probably
She could play, I'm telling you, you could like adore her and be afraid of her. And just, I loved Brittany Murphy. Like, oh.
you're all interrupted. Like,
Oh, see, but I hated her in Girl Interrupted. She was great, but
yeah,
I could, my favorite character in Girl Interrupted was what's her face? Oh my God, not Winona, the other one. Can't even think of her name.
um,
Angelina. That was my favorite character. I loved her. I loved her lines.
well, she was in her prime, I think, around that
Oh
era.
yeah,
Because remember Gia?
Gia. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Angelina Jolie. Yes,
Was that a TV movie or like a regular movie? I don't.
Gia was actually. I think it was a TV movie. Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must be popping over in Boyd, man, because
Probably, girl. I don't know if you
scandalo. There's still that damn talking about cat. Oh my God! Because the day they don't go by that they don't talk about cat. She won an Oscar for the movie. Yes, she did. She was. I loved her in that movie. Loved her as much as I like Winona. Winona kind of annoyed me.
Wyona the Thief.
Yes, Winona the thief.
Have she done anything lately? I know. I think I saw her in a commercial.
Stranger Things.
Oh, you see, I don't watch that.
Oh, come on. 80s. If you want 80s references, there's nothing like watching Stranger Things. I
That's
love
on
Stranger
Netflix,
Things.
right?
Yes.
Okay. How many seasons is it in?
It's two. It's
Oh,
two, and there's And there's one coming up in oh God, July.
Oh my god. But yeah, I just hear like
Yeah,
nothing good about it.
it's
But
very good. Oh yeah, ew, Billy Bob. That's right. I remember that. Ew, 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 ew,
and
ew.
how they used to carry the blood,
Oh, that's when they were wearing the blood, right? Yeah.
making now on the
Yeah,
correct
that was nasty.
scandalo, girl.
Yeah. Not one of her better times, but I liked her acting back then. Then
Yeah,
she
now
got
she's
older.
Teresa status. So
Yeah. She got older. You know, she did her Laura Croft, she did her Mr. and Mrs. Smith, she did her, you know, the yearling, the year whatever the hell that was, the yearning. God.
do you know who they call this fucking girl?
Dakota who? Johnson?
Yeah. You know,
Who?
the guy from he was married to Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth.
Oh God, Chris Martin?
Yes,
Hey.
they're together.
Yeah.
He seems so boring.
Yeah, he's like vanilla. I don't know.
Oh God, yeah. I was like,
Well,
wow.
he could sing to her.
Oh God, and she could rock her
Oh
outfit.
yeah. Ew. God.
You know what? I think
Hmm.
my Halloween costume for this year is gonna be Suspiria or Bjork, the duck.
Dude, you are not suggesting any more Halloween costumes.
Bjork, the duck. Remember that was a
Oh
cool
yes, the swan.
outfit.
It was a swan. Excuse you.
Oh, swan, and then the egg I could buy from Nikita Dragon. The egg.
Oh, I can't stand her. I can't stand her.
Yeah, I don't fuck with her.
I love me some Bjork, but I can't stand Nikita. I can't do it.
Can you? So I'm assuming you didn't get the egg.
No, because I don't give a shit about her color correcting. Come on now.
That kind of looks like the reviews. Like they're not all good.
There is nothing real on Nikita. I'm sorry. I'm putting it out there. There is nothing real on her. Nothing.
I want to get the Jeffree Star
The
green.
concealer. I want his concealer.
Yeah, like yeah, the regular. But I want to get the green one for like redness. But he has so
Mm-hmm.
many shades. Like
I know.
it's
Well, he
hard to
did that
wear.
on purpose. He did that on
I'm gonna have to
purpose.
get like two, like two of
Mm-hmm.
them. So um, but yeah, girl.
But the beauty community is right back into the shit again.
What's wrong?
Fucking James Charles, man. He just shut up. I'm so tired of hearing. He's turned into mini Manny. He's the Manny of this year.
Oh,
Manny was Manny last year. This year it's James Charles's turn. Every 5 minutes there's some kind of scandal with him
you
involved.
saw his outfit at Coachella?
Ugh, yes, I saw
That's
it.
so tasteless. Like I'm all about like pushing
Hmm.
it and stuff like that, but it's like I don't
I
know.
don't know. He's still 19. He's still a
No, hard
kid.
to believe that, right?
It's like I don't know. I don't know. I think he wants to be too much too soon.
And then the whole thing because like I don't follow him, but like I
Hmm.
like Rich Lux and then stories here and then, but
Oh,
like
I love Rich
how
Lux. Yeah.
how he's all about like challenging straight guys to hook up.
Yeah.
Like I've
Yeah.
never been one of those guys. Yeah, like I flirt here and there with guys
Hmm.
like with James or like Boris, but like it's nothing serious. I'm not like, oh my god,
Wait, repeat that. Repeat that. Who?
James and Boris. But like they know where I'm coming from, and it's like I don't drag it, but he takes pride, like turning like I don't know. I think that's dangerous.
Hmm.
Like to toy with people like that, and like I don't know.
I think he got his fame way too early. I think he's as driven as he is also has he's accelerating into this like he's not even giving himself a chance to grow. He's not growing. I love when he says, "Oh, I grew so quickly up on social media." No, you haven't. Because every 5 minutes somebody's got to correct you somehow. Somebody's got to tell you to stop talking or you got to stop tweeting. You're
Doesn't
like you're like Trump. You need your phone taken from you sometimes because it's like, dude, shut up. Stop telling everybody your business. Stop telling everybody you need D. Stop telling everybody you're trying to turn straight guys gay. Stop
it
telling
just makes me
everybody.
wonder what kind of people he has around him. Obviously, yeah,
And look what he did to Tati, you little shit.
what happened?
Like, all right, listen. I know Tati's a little bit of a drama queen. I love her, but she is a little bit of a drama queen. But You know how she has her own vitamin line, right?
Yes.
So, okay. So while James is at Coachella, I guess Sugar Bear, Sugar, whatever the fuck name their stupid vitamins are, they had a obvious they were, they were sponsoring, so they provided James Charles with security. So he did like this little 10-second thing on his Snapchat, like calling them out and like thanking them, and oh, I used their anxiety vitamins. And Tati lost her shit. Like she was just like, oh, I have no loyal friends. And she's crying and she's like, I can't take it. But I think there's more to this story than people are admitting.
Of course.
Tati, Tati is being silent, like completely radio silent now ever since that video. But James is all about his, the Gage thing and the Tana Monjo thing and the like, dude, shut the fuck up. And then he's puts this public apology out there about how he loves Tati. He's like, she's like a mom to him. She showed me the way, da 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 da. Meantime, his mother is low-key liking comments that fans are making, like, oh, Tati, it just she's too touched and she's too much in the drama, and she's
Oh
like
wow.
getting all upset about vitamins. I think there's more to it than just that. But it's like he's not addressing it exactly. He says he's going to address her or he's going to privately take care of it, but I don't think that's happened. And she hasn't said anything about it. So there's more to this than meets the eye. Then Shane Dawson tweets about, I forgot what he posted, but it was something very shady. And then, of course, Jeffree Star jumps in and he's like, he puts his 2 cents in. I'm like, okay, here we are. Scandal 2.0, 2019, the beauty community.
No, it's summertime, so
Mm-hmm.
for PR
Oh,
mostly.
yeah.
What it is,
Oh, yeah. I'm like, y'all go ahead, because last year you did us a favor, the beauty community. It was very nice going to Generation Beauty and not having to see these people, not having to, worry about them taking all the products and
yeah.
shit. It was very nice. So continue to fight and continue to make the beauty community what it is, a shambles.
So Indiana Jones, there's a new one.
Mm, I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cute. I want that bag. Oh, we're waiting for Choly to get back. and I'm just shopping at mosekino.com. Hey Muffin, do you like Mosekino, the brand? I guess my question is like, do you carry bags? What kind of
Yeah,
bags do
I
you
did,
carry?
and
They're asking why you were we were silent. So I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for Collie.
I went to the bathroom. Damn it!
You're not allowed to.
Oh, I know. I'm not allowed to leave the four people that are here.
Yeah, something is I don't well, I did a clean house a couple weeks ago on my YouTube and like
Mhm.
where I stand with certain people. So yeah, I
Mhm.
did like three like hangouts that I follow people and one was on earlier and that was it.
Mhm.
And yeah, and then the rest is like just CNN and Fox News and
It's
all
all
that.
good. It's all good. You know.
Yeah, like I said, we did this for us, full circle,
Mhm.
you know.
Yep. Um. Sometimes these are the better ones because even even when I say stuff on Periscope, I'm like, what am I talking about this shit? I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But
Really, so the two did Lee, those well, I know I saw that one hangout Periscope you made about that person, the
you
female
could
lady.
say who it is.
Her, but the second one, is there any way I could listen to it, or I'm just curious because I didn't. I mean, we could talk about it in private. Just
The
I feel like
second. Okay, you're
you
talking in
made two
code here,
you made two periscopes
right? I
regarding it,
did. I did.
and I saw the first one. Remember, we were talking. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll click every few.
Mhm.
But I
Mhm.
did see like the first minute of the second one, but it's probably like touching on the
I
same
think
subject
it's hidden, but I can unhide it for you.
just for like a hot minute, just so I could like get the
Mhm.
rest of the.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, hold on, Betsy Johnson. You know what, Muffin? It's like I love it, but I hate it. Like I don't
mm,
know. I'm very selective with Betsy Johnson. Like, and she's a legend. Like she's an icon. I'll give her that. Yeah, the
okay.
one you took down.
Yeah.
LOL.
Y'all are wrong because y'all know why I took it down.
Can you just play it on here so we could listen?
Oh yes. Let me
So
give
no
myself.
one, no, so no one like, oh
All right.
well,
Let me
it
see.
gives
Let
it
me
to
see. Let me
record
see.
you
Let me
here
see.
too. I don't want someone to like steal it.
Oh please, let him try. Let him try.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did kind of do something that wasn't very nice.
What happened?
um, well, you might get mad. You might get mad.
Okay, tell me in private then.
Okay, well, let's just put it this way. I blame Chandra. I
Okay.
blame Chandra. Yeah, it was just something that it was kind of like along the lines of what we were talking about earlier, a video. And I was teasing Nani mostly, and I don't know. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, Betsy Johnson. Yeah, she's an icon, and there's some bags that I like here and there. Uh, I I guess like really girly, and I know I'm like a girl and like Mosekino, but I don't know. I guess I'm loyal to Mosekino.
Oh my God, are you talking about my no one that I did? Well, the aftermath, that was 19 days ago. Holy shit.
Who are you
Oh,
talking to, me or Angie?
I'm trying to think of what the hell I'm trying.
Remember you did okay, remember
Wait, 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 wait. Let's see if it's this one.
we were talking in a private hangout, just catching up, and
Mm-hmm.
then you express some stuff and you're like, I'm gonna go on Periscope. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower, and when I get out, I'm gonna just refresh it. And I saw the first Periscope, and then the second one I only saw like a minute because I had to go to dinner, I think. It was dinner. And I came back and it was gone. But I did check it like around 11 p.m. So
Why am I not hearing it?
I
Let's.
know, Carly, you have some
Oh,
epic
wait, wait, wait.
Periscopes. They're hidden. All those rage quit periscopes calling. Let's go down memory lane.
Right.
Let's go down.
Oh no.
I'm so glad I've never been on Periscope. Like,
Oh no! I am not playing that. Not playing that. What are you crazy?
What is the title?
Hello.
Yeah.
And I put it on. I put it, and then I did the one. I think I deleted the one I was talking about because let me just say, I'm over talking about it. Like I'm just like I
A
cannot
lot of
even.
people didn't see it,
I
obviously, and
know. I mean, I'll talk about it now, but
didn't see it. I'm sure others,
hmm
but you have your reasons for
no,
your.
no, no. I mean, listen. Let's just say that Kali is over certain things. I am over certain things. I'm just over discussing things that obviously are going to have no resolve until the resolve happens without the addition of the community's opinions. Because based on what we all know, what we all think at this point in time, it needs to be handled the correct way. That's all I'm going to say about it. I am so over it. And no, I'm not saying like, that the contents of it don't affect me. I'm saying that I have made my opinion very public about it. I have tried talking to this person. I've tried reasoning with this person. I'm done. And the shit that I've been hearing, if shut up, Angie, if it doesn't go the way I think it should go, I
Yeah,
don't know what else to say. All I know is I am not going to be as accepting as I have been in the past. Let's just say that.
and you don't have to worry about me and be
No,
like,
I'm
oh,
not talking about
yeah,
you.
with me and Tanya, like
Mm-hmm.
do that, or you know, like I've done in the past, but I have
Mm-hmm.
my reasons, and you know, try to think we could all coexist.
Nah,
We
it's
have our own,
that's the thing.
know.
It's not even that I it's not even the fact of like good intentions of trying to make people
40 is the new
coexist.
30, muffin.
Here it is, okay? Like I said on my Periscope, a lot of my hangouts, 80% of my hangouts, the last few months featured Tanya. She was on. Like everything was cool. And then we got into, oh, I'm finally accepted back in, and I know what my diagnosis is, blah 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 blah.
It's so
Everybody
early
knows.
February, right?
Yeah. But then you get hit with a sledgehammer and it all just comes crumbling down on you.
And
And
then it seems like after that it was just like one thing after another, and then
mhm.
one part of that, I take credit
No, but see,
of that,
there
like
are just some
my
things.
trauma that I
Listen,
created around me.
Miguel, there's easy fixes, okay? Yours was an easy fix, okay? You said some things that were not right. We told you about it. You took
We
some
talked in
time.
private, me
Right,
and Tanya, for hours
right.
about it.
You took some time. You figured things out. You did what you need to do for yourself. You came back and you apologized. Am I going to expect
And
you to?
I took Mara's advice, like the three
Right.
infamous. Yeah, we won't get into it, but
No, no, I know.
already know that reference. So Mara,
Um,
I hope you're proud of me.
I'm saying like yours was an easy fix. The rest of it, like every other person that's been up here, I have no. At this point in time, I'm like, okay,
Yeah. Well, I
because it's
don't have a
all
problem
been.
with Tanya. Like I said, we never got close. I
Mm-hmm.
I became open like because of you. You're like, oh, she talked to you, and I know she had
Yeah,
my back regarding like drama with another person, and
yeah.
she said some nice things even after I fucked up. You and her never like said nothing bad about
No,
publicly. So it's just like one of those things, and yeah, like I don't know.
I feel like this platform of mine has been people's like pit stops and transitions into
It
either
started
like
with Josh.
okay, bleh.
That was
um
one of girl.
but seriously, it's either been like a learning experience, an eye-opening experience, or like just complete fuckery. And I don't regret it, but at the same time I feel like why is it always the one-stop shop here? Why is it always here? It's like everybody makes it a point to say, "Oh, it was Kali's on Kali's hangout. Didn't Kali have so and so and da da da?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And I don't regret doing that because it made things open up not only to you guys, but to me. And I feel remorse in certain areas. I do. Like we were talking about this earlier. I was watching somebody else's hangout back a while ago and thinking to myself, wow, that's when I really enjoyed this person. That's when I really felt like this person and I were cool. Now it's different. It's like that's just what happens. It's
I mean, feelings change, but like I
mhm.
told you, next week you could be best friends again. I mean, it's just I mean,
um
feelings change really fast in this in communities in general. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
saying that's your MO. You're gonna be like next, but the track
I
record.
don't th- I don't think that there's going to be any quote unquote best friends. Obviously, I was in the position where I felt that I was close to certain people and it turned up to be something different. I can't speak for how other people feel about me. I can only say how I feel about other people. You know what I'm saying? So in my defense, on that end of it, I gave everybody an open platform to be who they are, to accept what they are, and to try to just transition people where everybody wasn't like judging or being like attacking or witch hunting or whatever. But I seem to always fall into this trap. And I was I was listening to Chandra today, like when they were talking about Trisha's hangout, because apparently that can't fucking stop being talked about. Like
Mama
a
Hunter.
year ago, yeah, a year ago, or a year and a half ago, where it was so different, where the very people who are defending her now were warning me about her, and the very people that were warning me about her, um, then are defending her now. It's so different. And for me, I'm like, I've been consistent, like no joke, not trying to like toot my own horn. I've been consistent here. Everybody knows I'm emotional. Everybody knows I'm outward. I speak my mind. Yeah, can I go on rants sometimes? Yes, I can. Am I open? Yes. Am I like willing to listen to other people's side? Yeah. And no, but I haven't changed. Like everybody that I've become friends with or become like uh whatever, sort of close to, fucking change. Or they just do shit that you're like, what? And what amazes me is when they go back and they sit there and they talk about, like, in retrospect, like, I don't understand why people can't let things go. And I don't understand why, this is being talked about. It's because it's not fucking resolved. It's not fucking resolved. It's because you'll admit a third of it, then you'll pull it back, then you'll say that never happened, or you'll say it did, but it was a time, long, long ago. But meantime, history repeats itself for a reason. It's to remind you that there are still some things that are not correct. And that's why these people piss me the fuck off when they talk about this community, oh, that community, the oh community. Yeah, the community your ass is still trying to be in.
Well, Carl, like I told you in private, I'm not part of the community. I'm visiting, and I love you, and we have a unique friendship. I think,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we
Yeah.
never talked or were friends before, like
No.
late fall when we had those epic hangouts with Felicia and try to work.
Yep.
I mean, we didn't, and then after that, like we built like a unique friendship, and we had our issues.
Yeah.
We had our issues. It hasn't been no,
Mm-hmm.
and 80% it was my doing, but we talked and you know, yeah,
I just, I think in some aspects, like when they tell you, like, when sometimes tragedy brings people closer.
yeah.
Shut up, Angie. I think that that's true in a lot of ways. I know it's made me closer to certain people I never thought I'd be close to, and I'm appreciative of that. And in some areas, it kind of makes me sad because I'm like, wow, there's some really good stuff that was discussed, or we had some really good times up here. I don't regret those times. I don't regret sitting up here laughing for 6, 7 hours with her.
Well, even
I
those
don't.
hangouts, Carly, that you sent me a while ago, like the private
Mhm.
hangouts, like with you and Tom Cruise boy toy.
Angie, I'm not reading your, your messages no more.
We were having a good time with that.
Yeah.
Like, and
I
then going there, and they're like, on your birthday.
I want to say, and I know it's going to sound kind of, but I want to say, like, I think I try and bring out the best in people. Like, it seems to be like people seem to be better when they're around me. I mean, y'all can't deny, come on now, that Felicia wasn't more palpable when I was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we were goofing off together a lot. And there was a lot of laughter going on. Yeah, we were talking about the same people, but we were laughing about it. It wasn't so serious all the time. And she was a little bit more, people kind of warmed up to her more, I thought. Tanya, the same thing. Like, Tanya just, she seems to be a better person sometimes when she's like sitting there talking to me because she knows I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to judge her. I'm going to be her friend. And that's what I was. And the same goes for you. And the same goes for Felicia and, some other people. I mean, I can't help some people. Some people just assholes on their own. But, I just think that, you know, when a person doesn't know how to recognize real or they don't know how to recognize authenticity, they pretend or they kind of just feel you out to see like what your weaknesses are and they prey upon it. And they think in that aspect that they're doing something towards like making you a better person. It's, I don't understand that in this community. Like, why would you want to break down somebody you say you admire? You say you get along with, you say that you love, then why would you sit there and single handedly destroy that connection or destroy that bond? What's in it for you? Is it really worth fucking up a friendship just so you can get by? Just so you can get numbers, you can get views, you can get money for a month? I'm sorry, but I'm putting it out there. Explain that one to me because I don't get it. To me, no amount of money can pay for trust. No amount of money can pay for friendship. No amount of money can pay for feeling like you can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do these hangouts for myself, Miguel. I do them because I want people to be able to be relatable to each other and have fun and be able to talk about serious shit when they need to talk about it and get me, you know? And it hurts when it all goes up in fucking smoke and there's nothing I can do to like get that back. It's just like
Sounds so draining.
it is draining. And I single handedly have watched some shit go down here that I just, it bothers me, but there's nothing I can do about it. It
Well, it's
happened.
easy to get caught up, and then
Yeah.
you may say, okay, we're just gonna talk about this, or and not thinking out loud, but you're like, okay, we're just. But sometimes it could get carried for hours and hours, and others jump in, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a big can of worms and stuff like that,
Yeah. And
and
then you're forced to like be caught up in this whirlwind of having to just hear about it
and
every
then it
day.
goes private, and I've been
Yeah.
private hangouts. It could go up to like six
Mm-hmm.
hours, and
It goes on for like, hours and hours and hours. And I'm not saying that, it's not worth trying to like
right.
get through it or to get some answers when you need it or to discuss something that, obviously other people feel the necessity to discuss, but it's like there's never a resolve. And it always feels like there's a something dangling over you. And that's the part that bothers me. I'm like, there's so many loose ends not tied up. There's so many things that are just dangling out there and there's nothing I can do about it.
Did you get a hold of Sweet Anna?
No, I haven't. I mean, I don't know if y'all are in touch with Anna. If she's looking for me, you can just tell her to
We're
message me
here
and
right now.
yeah, we're here now, or she can message me on Instagram or because I don't do the Twitter thing.
She's in California, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So she's yeah. If she wants to like
Yeah.
put the link and we could go private, and
Mm-hmm. It's all
I don't
good.
know. It must be serious. If Anna is
No
calling for
idea.
you, it must be serious.
No idea. I'm like, I hope I didn't do
I love
anything.
Anna, so
No, I love her too, and I appreciated the last time she was on too because she's one of these people that I like admire here a lot in this community because she speaks so eloquently. She gives like the most sound advice. She's very articulate. She's very well spoken, and she just makes you feel good. Even if you're being told something constructively, she makes you feel, I'm going to hurt you, Angie. I literally am going to make an entire scope dedicated to you again. She makes you feel good. And I ain't looking no more. Between those three, I'm not looking. So
Put
I
the link
love
on the
her.
side, child. Let's see who pops up.
Yeah, I mean, they're just having their own, they're making their own little world. That's
What's
cool.
the Willow reference?
Oh, okay. So
Because that reminds me of
Nani
like the Wicker Man.
Nani was up here one night, Mike was up here one night, and I thought I read something Mike said when he said about dangling. He was talking.
Dang. What?
He was talking about. I was like, "You're gonna show Nani your Willow," and
Oh,
it became a joke. I
inside
misread
joke.
something. Yeah. So ever since then, now it's about Mike's Willow. So yeah, that's what that's about. Because of my mistake, it's now a joke. Just
And
like
I'm
nut.
glad we clear up like the nut milk thing because for the longest, I told you like I thought it was about me. And then because I thought
Andy,
like it's tiny, ooh,
if
but yeah,
I
like
say anything, Miguel's gonna get mad at me.
about matches like my ooh.
I can't. I can't. She's so bad. Angie, you're always talking over me. I can't. He's gonna get angry at me. I can't do it. Y'all need to stop. Oh my god. Anyway, so
Anyways,
yeah, they're terrible. What can I? They're vicious. What can I tell you?
I'm visiting the community. I'm not part of it, so you will come
They're
for me.
vicious. Okay. Anyway, see, that's the thing, though, and you got to appreciate this, Miguel.
Oh, we talked. Yeah, I know. I have
Shit
a sense of humor.
gets too serious to the point where I have to legit. I listen to people's scopes, and I'm like, oh man, and it just happens. I end up parroting it.
Well, did
I
you
don't
see Angie
mean.
says she's gonna start doing hangouts?
Yeah, she said if Kali is the only person that comes on. I heard her. I saw what she said. That's where Angie gets brazen, but Angie won't come up here. No, she won't. She'll be brazen on my side chat, but she won't come up here. Now, Kali, I know what you're trying to do, but whatever, okay? Mike, please. Y'all are
Ooh.
bad.
Yeah, hi Tiny if you're watching.
I doubt that. I mean, but see, this
I hope she's
to
doing okay, Colleen. Tiny, because you know what I talked to you in
I
private.
know, I know, I understand.
I was
Um,
tempted to call her, but it just
yeah, but see,
dealing
the
with my
problem
own
with you is
stuff.
that you want to call people right before you come on a hangout. I'm surprised, oh, I'm gonna see how Felicia is.
Well, I stepped back and
I get it.
you
I
know,
said I can understand because sometimes I have those moments too. I have those moments of, wow, it used to be cool and now it's not. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I do.
I do
But
love Mama Hooker, and I was on her panel like what a week ago, and when I made my Instagram, and she just let me like promote it, and you let me promote it too. Like when I was
mm-hmm.
outdoors, when I was calling, that was like when I first opened it, and I was like, I appreciate you ladies, and, I know there's
Yeah.
history, but this like, I'm not
No, there's nothing
fighting
wrong with
it.
that.
I'm just
There's
like,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't jive to the why is everybody talking about it? But you're the only one talking about it. It keeps getting brought up because you bring it up. And then I don't know why my name it keeps getting mentioned. What the fuck is up with that? Like I don't know why. As a point of reference, yeah, I talked to her a few times. I've been on her hangouts. I get it. I get it. Yeah, but it's not that way because shit blew up. And it's like the players have been changed. It like I'm trying to say before, like things switch around and
yeah. And then think about like a lot of people that are not in the community anymore and you don't
Mm-hmm.
hear from. Like Med. I miss Med. I mean, you had a kind of a cool relationship with him, right, Med?
Yeah, he hated me towards the end. I had a great relationship with him.
Hot and cold. We'll just say that. Hot and cold.
It's all right. I
What
mean,
about like Snake
whatever.
Cupcakes?
I love Snake. I mean, I used to
She was
follow her.
funny like that.
I used to follow her gaming channel, and then
Yeah,
I
I
don't
had
know.
it. So yeah. Do you still talk to I know you talk to Tucci. Like what
Hmm.
about JJ?
Yeah, I'm cool with JJ. JJ's
Love
cool.
her.
I love when she shows up with Tucci and they do the little anyone Bueller when she posts like the little googly eyes. I find that stuff endearing.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too, Mike.
unless she's on another like account, you know what I mean? Like not trolling, but
Yeah.
fresh start. I mean, because
No, she was
he got
supposed to
cut up
have
and stuff too.
surgery. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, health wise. I don't want to say it. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what happened, but I'm not gonna put her business out there like that. But yeah.
I mean, was Snake a little bit of a stir? Sure. I loved her though. She was a sweetheart.
She loved you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was another one like Blair. Like she didn't know what to make of me in the beginning, and all of a sudden, like she was most like she gets like Angie. She gets
Yeah.
to be like a little annoying, but then she's like, "I love you, Collie."
Well, I told
So,
you, Sweet Blair, we were talking on Instagram maybe like
mm-hmm.
a week ago, and she was just saying like she really enjoys us together and when we shoot the shit. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, let us know when you want to get on panel and just let Collie know and give me a couple days in advance. And because she's into alternative stuff and like us, and it'll be just interesting. And I've never been on a panel with her, so
Oh my God, Angie, whatever.
they flirted together. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't. Oh, okay.
My Mike was a big flirt with her. I was gonna call her Claire Blair. She's always consistently chill. I love Blair. Always have. Even when she hated me, I loved her. It's
Well,
like I
because
like Blair.
I, she was drinking the Kool Aid
Yeah. Yeah.
regarding that man.
Yeah, but you know what? We went through it together, me and Blair. Like we've had conversations and we had long talks about stuff about that and it
Yeah,
was fine. It
yeah.
was fine. That's what I'm saying. Like
And she's here and he's not. So
that we know of.
stop it.
You brought it up, dude.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah. God. And
Scandalo.
I cannot
You remember
believe
he was on your panel and the camera was on.
sister, sister. Yes.
I was like, oh, how cute of him. He's so shy.
I know. It's like, Josh. He's like,
Ridiculous.
and yeah, I agree with you. There were times that I felt remorse from that too. I'm like, oh, he used to be cool. Now he's trolling me. Great.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, I don't know what kind of glasses you wearing.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Mosekina, girl. You're broken.
Like I adore Barbie. I have never, Barbie and I, there are times that we disagree. I have never had a fallout with Barbie. The one time she got pissed at me, and even then I was like, I went on her hangout. I was like, let me tell you something, woman. And we've never like it's not like that. She's cool people. I love her.
Well,
Always have.
both of you are like strong females.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, no, one of those things. She's, that's Blair's wife. I mean,
Yeah. What are you trying to say? I have never had a fight with Blair, Barbie. We had that one thing where she got pissed at me because she thought I was bringing up something that was mentioned already and I was just commenting on it and she got pissed off at that. But then I went on her hangout and I kind of, we had a little thing. And then it was cool. Everything's been. She's one of the people I've always liked in this community, no matter what people said. I didn't know what to make of her when I first saw her like come back to the viewer's voice, or she tried to come back and then she quit, and I had the biggest respect for her because she did it publicly. I thought that was the best.
Because I know she's like started going on Lori's after party, and then
Mm-hmm.
Monique was there.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Mm.
all did. We all did. That was don't
I wonder
remind me.
what happened to Monique. What
I
she?
don't know, but she was another one that rocky start, but then she was very cool towards the end.
Yeah,
It's
I
all these
know.
young girls. They're intimidated by the older women and shit. I kidding. I kidding. Before they start attacking me. Yes, Monique. You good, Collie? You good? Between her and Blair. You good, Collie?
What is Angie talking about?
Mhm.
The banner. Who did it?
Oh, I guess.
Monique.
I guess.
Wow.
Or Barbie. Who did your banner, Angie? Angie. Angie trying to be in the YouTube game.
He's
Oh,
cute.
Barbie. Who's cute? Do not tell me you're looking at pictures of who I think you're looking at.
I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'll
I'm
tell.
gonna kill you. I worry for you, Miguel.
Oh my god. Mm-mm.
Oh, stop drooling over him,
A
please.
weekend in the Bahamas together.
Ah!
Ay, escándalo! Body shop. Ah!
Wait, no. She annoyed me too in the beginning when she's like, Kylie, you good? You good, Kylie? When she was all about Lori, and then she caught Lori in a lie, and it was one of the best things I ever seen.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Do you
remember.
remember that,
Yeah.
Miguel?
Oh my god.
She
Memories.
was like,
Like,
"You a liar."
mm. She was
Nope.
all up on it. Like, she
Oh,
was
but because
trying to
she
manipulate her to
caught her, it was so fucking funny. I was like, "Get her, Monique! Finally, finally!"
girl.
Yeah, but then Gigi got pissed, and Gigi went after Monique. Oh man,
What happened to Gigi from the cell block?
Gigi went back to the block. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
It's been a long time since we've heard from Gigi from the block. I remember Josh used to call her Gigi. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
We'll call it Cherry Bomb. He
You with
ruined that song for me.
is she really? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
She's in the dark community.
Dark community. Are we talking Boit? Or are we talking just in a
Like
hidden place?
like the dark net.
Was she rolling around in the atmosphere?
Ooh, muffin.
Damn, Muffin. How do you really feel? How does it feel?
I know she came back to YouTube maybe like last year, and Paul told me, you know Paul. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, I think he made like a public tweet like, "Oh, Monique is back," and she made a video like, "Get to know me," like 40 questions.
Really? I
Yeah, and
need
it's
that.
probably still up, but yeah, and it was like the only video she made, and then like she never made another one, and then like I did my clean house a while ago, and then I made another clean house, and I just never because she wasn't like active. But I never like
Oh.
talked to her. I only talked like to Laurie when she had those after parties, like
Yeah.
directly. I never like talked to Nick or anybody else.
Yeah.
I I was just there to troll Laurie.
Yeah. We shared some long hours, Monique and I, on some of these hangouts. So
Oh my God, I know, girl. I remember you like,
hmm
I'm out of here.
dude, there was one where it was like eight, it went to the capacity of 8 hours and then they continued it on Vegas's. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I
Oh
am
my God.
out.
Time just flies, I'm telling you.
Hmm
And another one, Kim Noel.
Oh
What's
no.
She's still on YouTube?
Oh no. No, no, no.
'Cause I know she's
Nope.
like a socialite.
She scared me. Nope.
Like
Nope.
I remember how she called the furry, like the C word. I was like, oh, and that's like when I first like started like watching. I'm like, who is this chick? Like, what is going on? Like they're babying her, but she's like a boss bitch. Like aggressive terms. I was like, oh, yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah,
I
Kim is
don't.
amazing. She's
Do
just so
y'all
sweet.
remember when Lori, the best, Miguel, was when Lori was convinced that she had proof that Kimberly Noel was Stinky Wrinkle? I will
Yeah.
never, ever, ever forget that. Y'all need to really wrap up what you say in Hangouts because there are some people that will keep that shit locked tight. I'm one of them. That was one of the stupidest fucking revelations I ever heard Lori have. Yeah, it's across this letterhead. That's her address. She doxed her legit on her hangout. And then she blamed her and called her a fucking stinky wrinkle. And I think everybody on that side chat went after her.
Yeah, I never thought it was
Everybody.
Noel. Like I'm
I
not
mean,
judging her,
listen,
but like I don't think like she's like up to doing stuff like that, Like
no.
yeah. She,
Yes,
she's blogging
but
about a chicken. Remember that video she made came out like she found that chicken in the hood? It's like so random. A rooster. I think she found like a rooster tree, and then like she was after it and something happened. I was like, oh my goodness.
who's gonna be homeless, Angie?
Don't say
Lori?
Noel.
Oh,
Well, I thought she was a trust fund.
exactly. Muffin, do you remember when Kim would have those hangouts where she would have people, she would give people her phone number to call her live? I'm like, girl, you got some balls.
Oh, I remember that, and I still remember
Remember
people
that?
calling and harassing
Hmm.
her. I still remember. You know what? I think that hangout is probably still up.
Do you think? Oh
You
my
want
God,
me
you
to go
gotta
and look?
find that shit. Yeah.
Because, girl, some people were calling, and I'm more like, no, I'm thinking
Oh,
about it.
oh my God, now I'm remembering. I think Nick called her.
That was one, and it was in the middle of the day.
Oh, and Tanya did too.
Yeah, over and over. And
Oh,
some things that came out of their mouth, I was like, I thought I was
oh, y'all gotta find that.
Muffin. Go ahead.
I am
Go ahead
telling
for it.
you, steel trap. Y'all don't think, but I recall some shit. Damn.
I was tempted to call, but I didn't.
No, I mean, what the hell are you gonna say?
I
She
like
was
her Party City.
lonely. She lived in a like a group home or something.
No, remember she lived next to Lindsay Lohan. They were both the it girls, that Lindsay Lohan.
Oh my God. Zelma, what's up? There she is, sassy, sassy.
Hey. But you know what? Back to Kim real quick. She's like, shit, this was like a year
Muffin,
ago. Like, she became vegan and she lost weight. And
Muffin,
yeah,
they were fucking wrong. Nick and oh, that was not right. They were not cool. I hope you find it, Miguel.
you want me to go? I'll look for it right now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. They were not cool. Sassy, sassy.
What is it? Kim Noel Kardashian.
Kimberly Noel Castillo. Castillo.
So she dropped a Kardashian.
Oh my God. I can't remember. I can remember. I can't believe I remember, is my point. That was so wrong. And they were laughing their asses off too. It was wrong. If anybody was like,
Wow, she's a redhead now. She's a redhead.
is she really?
Wow. Oh my God, Choly, she needs 5 more for 1,000. I'm gonna subscribe.
Y'all need to subscribe to her.
Yeah, 5 more, 4 more.
No, she doesn't. It was fucked up. Oh my God, Zelma, you need to do more of those. You were so funny. Zelma, we need to do a hangout where you just talk about all those mukbangers that you don't like. That was hysterical.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
Yes, everybody, if you have not subscribed to Angie, y'all need to subscribe to Angie. Else, because it's not like y'all aren't friends already. I'm already subscribed to Angie. Oh my God, girl, you need to post those. I was laughing. You are so funny. Oh my God, Zelma, you have me dying. Y'all need to check out Zelma's page too. Zelma's
She has
channel.
exposing a hate page.
Wait, Kimberly?
Yeah, because remember there was like a page on Twitter and they were like just like making fun of her and like making memes and
Yeah, but there, I don't know if she still would have that up there anymore. It was like she did a hangout where she had people call in, and
yeah,
it was
that's the
not,
one I'm looking for.
is it? Yeah,
I'm getting close. I'm getting close.
it's not right. Like, not right at all. I remember that because I remember them playing it back, or they were, side by side, kind of like
Right.
while what do you call it? Lori's hangout was. I think it was Lori's hangout going on at the time. I'm like, y'all are not right.
Kim look. Yeah, because she doesn't delete stuff. Kim. So.
Oh wow, look at
Oh, I
her.
found it.
She has
It's
Kimberly
clear.
Noel Kardashian too. Wait a minute.
Call me now, Kim.
That's it.
Oh my God, Choly, I found it, and it's an hour and 25 minutes.
That's it.
I don't know what. Yeah, I'll put it save. I could like for nostalgia purposes.
That is it.
Wow. Yep, it's there.
Not right. Not right at all. Oh wow. I didn't even know she continued to make videos.
Are you on her page?
I am. I'm going
Do you
through
like
it.
the red on her? She looks
I
pretty
do actually.
good.
Wow, she did a lot. God, I haven't seen this chick in a minute.
I think it was like 2 years ago, Mike. Right, Choly? Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Um, I thought it was further than that. I remember
Well,
the
you
like,
should subscribe. She's like OG
oh,
coming to the
here it
community.
is. I remember that I never knew that I was in a cult. That was Nick as well. Lori and them. She was responding to that. Hello,
Yeah.
let's hang out. I remember that one. Oh my
Are
God.
you gonna play a little bit of it?
Yeah, 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 go ahead.
I don't think she like will.
She
Um,
don't even know me.
yeah, and then just yeah. I mean, if you yeah, like I don't care if you take this down. Like it is what it is. We're just having fun. We're in the moment.
Wow.
She has
Memories.
she
Memories
has
are
some
coming back
interesting
now.
things. Kim colleague, she has. If you go down her timeline, there's some
I know.
interesting stuff.
I know. I know. It just it wasn't cool, and that was the other thing. It was like people were yelling at Lori like, you are exposing mental illness, because
I
it was
will
kind of
say I
fucked
don't
up.
recall Lori calling in and harassing her. Lori
It
did.
wasn't Lori. It
Yeah,
was,
that was
I
others, but
told you who it
Lori did not
was.
do that for the record.
Hmm.
And I miss you, Mama Lori, if you're lurking.
Castillo. Yeah.
But I give her props though. Kim, like she went vegan, she lost a bunch of weight, and she's acting
Hmm.
like like
She
maybe like six.
got, she got herself to meet people, and she got herself to like do
She was in
stuff that
music videos,
I'm
like
saying. When you are dedicated, no matter how fucking crazy you might be, um, it looks like she did pretty well for herself.
yeah. I remember like 6 months ago, maybe a
Oh
year.
my God, address. Oh, that was 4 years
She
ago.
was in a music video, rap, and she was like twerking all
Hmm.
around the straight guys, and they were loving it.
Hmm.
It's like, wow, girl.
Oh my God, I can't even believe.
I know, girl. Memory lane.
Uh huh. It's just so weird to see it again because I haven't seen this probably since then.
Well, me and you haven't talked about her personally. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I remember when she tried to do the True Life thing for MTV.
And they backed
Wow.
off. I think
Yeah.
they saw like liability, like
Hmm.
erotic, or I mean,
I
not
will
erotic.
never forget. I remember I was in a cult because that was Nick that did that shit.
And then it became kind of like an inside joke, like the
Hmm. I think that's when Lori blamed her for being Stinky Wrinkle, if I'm not mistaken. Where's the one where she takes the calls?
oh, I told you, hon. It's called Call Me Now, and it's 2 years ago, and it has almost 2,000. It, it's between September and October, February favorites. Casual Smoking Eye. Taste. Yeah. Here, how can I? How can I?
Oh, wait. I think I found
And
it.
it's she's her window is behind her.
Oh my God, she used to call people her Kimmers.
Eating, it's underneath eating dinner with Kimmers,
Oh, that was sad too.
and it's right close to 2 years on YouTube anniversary, and she's holding a balloon and she looks sad.
Oh my God. Oh,
And then
I
underneath,
see it. I see it. Call me now. That was you got to admit though, brave ass move.
but I think it was like a Google number.
But still,
Yeah, but if I recall, I think she was like enjoying the attention too at the same time, because like she was like laughing, and what I recall, like I don't know, it was. But I guess someone like questioned her really being like transgender and stuff like.
no. No. I totally agree with those who choose to lose weight and do it, but people like Chantel. But you know why, Zelma, they do those types of mukbangs? I mean, you got Trisha Paytas to thank for that. All those junk food mukbangs, that's all totally for views. People are so like, I mean, I laugh when I see Nina. I'm like, when she's still
She's
doing
still
the
around.
she's
What is
still
she
doing
up
the
to?
mukbangs.
What is La Nono up to, girl?
She just does the fucking mukbangs,
So her son.
sucking on her damn nails.
What about her son? Is he like?
I'm not paying attention to y'all with that shit. I'm not. The Choly shit. Whatever. Okay.
I think the glamorous life went live.
Oh, wonderful. Is she doing a hangout or she's doing a periscope?
She wants people to donate for a new Chanel bag for the summer.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
No, I'm joking.
Oh my God. That would be
Imagine
epic.
though.
That
Oh,
would be epic.
girl,
That
I'll
would
be
be
right next.
epic.
I'll open a YouTube real quick. Help me fund my new bag, Chanel. Fuck it. At
Right?
this point, fuck it.
Help me
Love her
fund a
lady.
bag I never owned in my life.
My God.
That's fucking. And then Lindy will be making a periscope about it.
Girl. Well, I'm Team
Hmm.
Lindy. You know that.
I like Lindy too. I'm just saying. I'm just based upon her actions.
Oh my God. Lindy's title is killing me. Hillbillies in Vegas. I'll listen to that later. Her business card could say.
I gotta find it. I gotta
Oh, well,
find the.
I mean, it's never too late, Angie. Like, I mean, but I don't know if she's ever going to see the light. So she's so driven to create a brand. You know what I mean? That I guess you get blindsided by reality.
Yeah,
But
but she,
yeah, we know the history. I mean, all these new people probably don't, but yeah,
she had a brand. That's the funny part.
sure, sure. And you know what? I don't think she was technically homeless.
Mhm.
I don't. Yeah,
Nina was never homeless. Okay, Nina got her nails done, her hair done, her makeup done. She was getting clothes from like what was that?
yeah.
Uh, Supernova, whatever the fuck it was,
Because
whatever
sure,
that
maybe when she
Fashion
was
Nova,
like
Fashion Nova.
on her homeless tour, like sure, maybe she wasn't staying like at the Four Seasons, but she was not sleeping in the car. She was probably like at a Motel 6 or something.
Hmm.
She still had a roof. You
Are
know.
you serious? She's going back. Oh, I can't with that one. She's trying to get her son back. He's going to be a teenager. He's going to be like, nah, I'm good.
And I'm here thinking, do you wonder if he ever like Googles her name? Like
Hmm.
goodness. God, he's gonna be 14? Wow.
Well, there you go.
She's a stripper again. Hey. Yeah, with that diaper booty of hers.
Oh my God, Mike, shut up before I slap you.
What happened? She's like,
That Souksy Souks nonsense. I can't. I'm sorry. That is like the most uneducated stupidity I've ever heard in my life.
probably Angie, doing shit low key,
Hmm.
and then coming back to social media, giving like a fake scenario, probably like, oh, for money, sad stories, I guess, when she's
Yeah,
probably
but
making more than us a
as
month.
long as she make does the game, she seems to
Didn't
just.
Cat give her money to like, oh, the Tango, like the web?
Who
Did
hasn't given her money?
No, Cat, the glamorous life. Didn't
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
And when
like
she got it, when she sold the house, she claims she paid her back.
well, that was nice because I
I don't
can't
think she paid back all of it, but I think she did
because I know it
give her
was a
some of
couple
it back.
$1,000, right? It was a couple thousand.
That's a great point. I'm surprised the cat's not demanding the rest of that money back.
Yeah, exactly.
Cat, that's who you need to hit up, Cat. You need to hit up your old buddy Nina.
She can't travel like she wanted because child support. Oh. Didn't her mom get married or something like that?
I know she still owes her. I'm saying Cat needs to like collect.
Girl, she probably has her blocked. Nina.
I
It makes you wonder if Nina lurks. Like maybe not us, but like Kat,
don't know. Yeah.
and like damn, she's begging now. Like she's taking my game.
I think this was towards. I'm looking for this so badly because this shit was not.
Which one, honey?
Where she's got people calling her.
Okay, it's it's like all the way down. It's 2 years.
Talk about Nick a lot. They never talk about you. Maybe I don't think he even cares about you. Nick.
It's called Call Me Now.
I don't think anyone's after you. I think you're just.
Oh my god. Rude. And then she would block people. That used to crack me up. She's like, I'm blocking you.
Make it some chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello, Castillo. Yes. Oh my god. You sound young. Are you 18 and up?
Okay, that's a young girl.
You're at the beginning, right? Sounds
No,
like.
I'm in that. I'm like scrolling through.
Um. Yes, there's a company called Glam that my friend works for. You can just fill out what service that you need and they can come to you. They're in New York and Miami and California. And then like it's like website or something. Yeah. Each one of you.
You should send
Comments
Angie a
will be
link.
deleted or eventually you will be blocked out of.
I love when she says something. She's gonna block somebody. That cracks me up.
Put the link, Colin, in the side chat. Maybe Angie will join us because
Okay, hang on.
she has history as a viewer with Nina more than me. So it'll be interesting.
Oh, what are you talking about, Angie? Dun,
I
dun, dun,
want to
dun.
hear when Tanya calls in. I forgot what she said. Or Nick. And Tanya, there's no shade. I don't have anything against you. For the record, I'm not. We're just talking. I'm surprised she didn't take all this stuff down. Kim.
Well, to her, she's got nothing to hide.
And she walked away from the community.
I think this was towards the wait.
And Kat bought her a cat too.
Hello. How much let me post that? Hello. Bye.
What? Yeah, people would say the randomest things. Oh my god.
Hello. It's beginning to look a lot good.
Clock in the house, Choly. Clock it. That wasn't bad.
Hello?
That would annoy me.
Hello? Hello? Hi, girl. Can you hear me? Who am I speaking with? Who am I speaking with? I'm a Chef. How you doing?
She hung up. I love it.
She did this. She answered like so many calls that I recall. Like,
I know.
but you could tell in her face she was enjoying it though.
Ah.
What was that?
Oh my God, that phone ring.
I know.
Hello? Is this a live stream? Yes. Hello? Can you get a phone, please?
What?
Huh? Okay, bye.
Some of these are stupid. Oh my God, that would drive me nuts.
Hello? Hello? Yes? Yes, this is like you. Okay.
What the hell was
I can't
that?
talk right now, but there is hotlines that you can speak to. There is hotlines that you can speak to. You can dial online and look for the number. Bye.
Bye. She never broke out of character. She was
No.
nice and kind.
Hi. Oh, I can't.
Hello? Kim. Who's this? Hello? 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 Hi, Kim. I just want to say hi. Gigi. Who? Hey, Kim.
Gigi.
Which Gigi? Gigi and makeup.
Oh my God, it was Gigi.
Stop calling me and have a nice day.
Get rid of it.
That made my night. That made my night.
Hi, James.
That just made my night.
La Gigi. She was all up in it too.
What is wrong, James?
What happened now?
I don't know. He says reality sucks. I can't believe that was Gigi. I can't. I'm dying.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Gigi from the block.
I could cut you, you know.
Was she ever mean to you, Choly?
No, I think she was rude to me a few times, but that was when I was like not very.
I don't think it was personal, honestly, because it just went to her head, you know, because she was a sidekick, you know, power, you know what I mean? Like, so I get that, like, being protected over her and her friends.
Oh my God, that was epic. It's Gigi and makeup. Goodbye.
Stop calling.
Stop calling me, because she knew that she was probably live on Loris. I think Nick is after that. I think. That was funny. Oh man.
What a trip.
It is a trip. See what I mean? It's like that kind of stuff it was so outrageous that you can't help but laugh.
And I wonder why, like, it got to that point with her. Well, I think it was when, like, she was leaving and she was making all those videos calling us, like, oh, and
she used to be, you know, like a supporter, and they made fun of her. They were terrible to her. To her.
Well, she's not innocent either, Colleen.
No, I know that. I know she's not by any stretch of the imagination. I know she's not, but. Oh my God, Miguel, I want to play that on a loop. Hi, it's Gigi. Which Gigi?
Oh my God.
Gigi in makeup, bitch. Bye.
You.
Bye. And don't call me. I'm blocking you.
Yeah, Gigi, bien mala, girl. Mala, girl. Oh,
Oh man.
I'm scared of her. I
Mm-hmm.
have her ass blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Being clear. Don't
I
have me.
remember the night that I was on Felicia's Hangout and we were talking about Michael Flatley, like impersonators, and I made a comment about one of their eyebrows, and she got pissed at me and was like, "You're making fun of me." I'm like, "What the fuck is she talking about?"
Oh yeah, she was very sensitive about her
I'm
eyebrow.
not the one who was calling her Sharpie eyebrows.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound like you.
It's not. It was not me. It was like half the community. And she got pissed at me. I was like, first off, Gigi, we were looking at Michael Flatley pictures. It's still up. It's
Okay,
still
Chloe,
up.
I'm not trying to get gloomy, but I'm kind of like concerned now with James because he just dropped.
I'm concerned too. He says reality sucks and then he doesn't say anything. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I don't like when people do that. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, like don't say publicly, but like,
No, I get it too. I get it every day. Every day. But he's not saying anything. And he's been playing like he's been having like dark YouTube videos and putting music up and not saying anything. It's kind of like I don't know what happened.
I'm about to follow him on YouTube.
Hmm.
Let me see. He has.
What you laughing at, Mike? Boy, it must be popping because this side chat is quiet.
But you know what? It's fine.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
great shooting shit. Watch tomorrow. You're gonna have like 400 views.
and threats. Oh god, that's fun. I gotta play some more of this.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't get how she has the nerve to call me after I sit back and I watch the comments that this person writes to me.
is that
Oh my god, why does she just eat the plate too?
head first, girl?
Oh my god. Oh my god, answer it.
Hello?
Call it pretty right.
Hi, have a nice day.
Those are cute.
Thanks.
But what did she expect? She put the number out there. She's like so over it at this point.
Hello? Okay, bye. Have a nice day.
We're going to go, Collie.
This is extremely entertaining to me. I am sorry. I am too, Muffin. I am too. This whole thing, it's so stupid, but it's epically hysterical. I am so sorry. I think that was MB.
Straight from Belgium, girl.
Please
On that Google phone call.
please to call the embassy, please, Kimberly. Holy shit, what would you do if the next caller was MP? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I, oh, girl, MB. I think she got married.
Muffin, I'm just gonna cut people off that I don't want to talk to. Okay, have a nice day. Come on, that's epic. I'm bringing it back. You heard it right here. I'm bringing it back. We need to have Kimberly Noel have a call-in show again. Hello, have a nice day. Oh my God, stop. I wasn't even invited. That's great. Oh my God. All right. I know y'all want to hear more. Wait a minute.
This is I haven't listened to this in so long.
Hello?
Oh my God. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, this is Heather's sister from Beyond the
That's Nick.
You can have a nice day.
Come on,
Bye.
Heather.
That was Nick. That was Nick. I told y'all. I'm going to go back and play it again, but that was Nick.
Heather, that sounds familiar.
Uh-huh. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, this is Heather's sister from Beyond the Grave.
You can have a nice day. Bye.
That's fucked up, Nick. That's fucked up, Nick. This is Heather's sister from Beyond the Grave. Dude.
And you know he's referring that to.
That's fucked up. Wow.
She
I
said,
told-
have a nice day.
I told y'all. That's back when he was a.
It's probably going to get worse when others call in.
Thank you. I told y'all it was Nick. Your girl Choly got a memory, y'all. I know. Wasn't that Kitty's sister? Okay, I thought so. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nick, man. Not cool. Not cool at all. That is just not right. See? As she knew. Right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't remember, but pfft, that's when Nick was not a nice boy.
You guys are cool now, right? Like, he made amends with you and...
No, it wasn't Muffin. I think it was Heather. Or maybe that was a friend of hers. But even so, Nick, damn. Let me see if he does it again or if it was Tanya next. And she's like just sitting there like, are they gonna call?
Is she done with her dinner?
Yes. That plate was like, oh.
Hello? Hello?
Shout out to my boy Diego. He's watching this right now.
Who was that?
Hello?
Hi, Kim.
Hi, who's this?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Asia.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, you?
I'm actually really great.
Yeah?
So, you remember that video that you made about the chicken? Is the chicken okay?
I'm not going to talk about it because I have answered this
The
question
chicken, she
before,
ate it.
So
Is the chicken okay? I think that okay. It may. I mean, I'm going based upon memory, but it might have been a friend Somebody, why he would make that reference? He made that reference for a reason.
It was a dark reference.
It was a dark reference. It might not have been the kitty sister, but it was still
I
a
don't
dark
remember the
reference.
exact brain, but
Yeah. You know, Nick always went for the jugular, so. Yes, Mike, what have you not been paying attention? She put out a fake number and she just had a hangout where she made random people call her.
and she did that for a while too.
Yeah, and Lori was on at the same time, or Nick was on at the same time, and they thought it was hilarious to call in. I think they got Sherry to call in too, now that I'm remembering.
A lot of the OGs did.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my.
Oh, but the Gigi, that was funny.
And Gigi was like being innocent, like, hey.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I'm blocking you.
She can't stand Gigi.
Oh, damn. I don't know what Gigi did, but that's funny.
Oh
Is this like Kimberly? I want to hear. Let me see. I wonder if he.
I think you're just calling to make fun of the situation.
Oh no, I was actually like yesterday, like trying to keep her ass. But you should really make more hair videos.
I'm not a chick with hair.
What?
More makeup videos.
I do.
Where like you don't use any brushes, you use your hands.
No,
Why not?
because my life is lip brushes.
What?
You like the brushes, but a lot of makeup artists with their hands down for the shower. You should do it.
No, no,
No.
sorry.
Why not?
You could
Because
tell.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh, kid, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you. It's from Bellamy.
Of course.
Wow, how long did it take you to get it in?
Huh?
Did you install it yourself or you
No, I have a
Oh,
lady that
my mind is
makes them
numb.
into wigs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I really like it though.
Oh my God. You could tell these mind-numbing
It's
people.
$400
It's
Why
for
not?
because I already have makeup on and there's a couple videos filmed already, so
Oh, I forgot to ask you how much it was. Remember when you're asking me?
if you're really a Kimmer, you would see all my pictures that I post.
If
where
you're
I
really a
posted
Kimmer.
pictures on my Instagram and stuff, so that's why I can tell that you are a hater, and you can have a nice day.
Block you.
I'm not a hater,
Bye bye.
So rude.
Rude.
Did you ever
I
see the
know.
picture she took naked?
It's whatever.
I mean, what, Miguel?
Kim took a picture naked.
Yeah.
And was on his, and it was for PETA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I looked for it like maybe like a year ago, and she deleted it. She was like in the couch, like a blow up furniture
Mm-hmm.
couch,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, girl, ass for days. She's like, I'd rather go naked than wear fur, and I don't think PETA liked the picture.
She did say goodbye. That's all she would say to you. Like if you insulted her in any way, she'd be like, well, obviously you're not a Kimmer and I'm blocking you.
Yeah, that was her comeback. Like,
Yes.
what time? Where are you at now in the video timeline?
It's like
Because I know towards the end it kind of gets bad, and then
it's like 10 minutes 10 minutes to the end.
Oh, okay.
I
this was
told
in the middle of
you.
the day, Choly. Do you
I
remember?
know.
Yeah, it was like in the middle of the day.
Yeah. And then she would keep going on.
Oh my god, that kitchen was so gross. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was so bad. You know, this is one thing I wish that Lori would have done was keep up hers because I remember when Lori had her on. Oh my God. They were awful to her. Absolutely awful. And that cult one too. If you watch that cult one, that's got to do with them too.
Girl, click on the one about the trolling. And I think I know who that troll account is.
Well, which troll account?
Let me Remember, there was a troll account on Twitter. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
the OGs remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's dead now. Like I think it's still up. Maybe I don't know. It's been a long time, but it was like they were making memes about Cam, and they were used like her face and
Mm-hmm.
like 3D memes, like
Mm-hmm.
popping bottles on food stamps, like
Oh, okay.
something like that. And
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I think I know who that is, but I'll tell you in private. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to. Just my girl intuition, you know.
Mm-hmm. You're probably gonna be right.
Who deleted Mike? Oh,
He did. He deletes his own stuff. I don't delete him.
I read it wrong. My bad.
No, it's okay. He deletes his own stuff.
Yeah, James girl, radio silence.
Ah,
If let me know tomorrow if he gets a hold of you. Like, let me know if he's okay. If he gets a hold of you. And,
always is right. Zelma, what you drinking, girl?
girl, get him, panel.
I know, right? It's like telling me she's falling asleep. Meantime, she's drank and she drank and
I need to sub to her. I thought I did last time.
well, sub to her
No,
name.
I did. Let me put the bell on. Okay.
James, if you're still on side chat, you're scaring us.
Yeah. If you want to go private, just give us a little bit time.
Mm-hmm.
Go in private, and if you just want to talk to Choly, I'll bounce.
Oh, okay. I love her. She's like, I had to go give the hub some attention, but I'm back. She's like, ain't nothing keeping me away from this hangout. Oh man, doesn't this bring up like a massive amount of memories, Miguel?
Yeah, and like half of the time, like I was silenced. I was just like lurking. I didn't get
Mm-hmm.
active to the community until March of 2017.
Damn.
Yeah, so for like the fall, and I was like lurking and stuff like that on
Mm-hmm.
scouts, and I wasn't never like a fan of Nick. And then when I did join, like I was just like trolling Lori, but she knew who
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
did pictures, videos, like
Yeah.
and things like that. Like it's not,
No,
John.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. I wasn't a big fan of his either then.
I know, girl. I
I
know.
tried to be, but then he was a prick.
Well, Periscope is the devil. Let's
Oh,
just say that.
without a doubt. Without a
In
doubt.
general, in general.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Okay, let's see. Let's see how bad it gets. Let me see.
Let me find. Yeah, and then I'm. Oh
What
God.
Bye. Have a nice day.
fuck is that? She did it again. Have a nice day. It's not. Hang on a minute. Oh, I put the wrong thing up. What else is new?
Hello.
Pam?
Yes. Who's this?
My name is Wendy. I'm from Tennessee. How are you?
What?
Is this Wendy Lee?
No, ma'am.
You sound exactly like her.
I promise, girl, I am not Wendy Lee.
That's Tanya.
Okay, she's making mocking Wendy.
Yes.
Can you see?
Which brand is better, Sarah or Wonder?
Oh,
What do you mean?
I think that's Tanya. Hey, look at her all snug in the bug.
I love
Um, this is a slumber party. Choly
Totally
slumber
is.
party.
I haven't even taken off my makeup.
Girl, you going to bed in your
Priorities.
makeup? What is wrong with you?
I know. Priorities.
I know. I am a priority.
Totally are.
Girl,
Oh
we're
my-
just going down memory lane.
Oh God, what a mess these people are.
We've been living, so it's just.
I think that's Tanya. I think that's Tanya.
Can you play it again?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'm listening. I need to go and get some water.
Can't with if I yo with the expressions on her face crack me up. She's like so over it. But can you imagine that? Just putting out a fake number so people will call you during a live hangout. You don't know who's gonna call you. It's like, okay, bye. Oh my god. That's what we're gonna do, Zelma, you and me. We're gonna put out a fake number and make people call us.
Yes, that would be so much fun.
I know, so I'm like, this better not be Amberlynn.
I would totally
Oh my
ring
god,
her.
Nani, yes. Nani, I'm gonna replay this. Tell me this isn't Tanya. This is
Choly,
Tanya.
before you
Yes.
start, look at my Sharon Tate. Look at my new pop art.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna get it framed like vintage, a vintage frame. I think it's like $400. But
Miguel, Nani's here. Wait. I gotta
oh,
replay this. Hang on. I think this is Tanya. I do.
well, give her the 411. What?
She knows. She just said, "Is that Kim?"
Oh, okay.
Nani was around. Hang on a minute. Now I gotta get the volume back up. Callie, get it
I have
together.
kunais because I did the Suspiria thingy earlier.
Oh, Willow.
Ugh.
Okay, ready?
My name is Wendy. I'm from Tennessee. How are you?
See, how are
Is this
you?
Wendy Lee?
No, ma'am.
You sound exactly like her.
I'm girl. I am not Wendy Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Which bread is better, Sarah or Wonder?
What do you mean?
I'm at the grocery store and I'm trying to pick out a bread. And which is better?
I don't know.
Or Sarah Lee?
I don't know because I don't eat those brands.
Oh,
Sure.
can you tell me which brand would be better?
Any potato bread.
I'm sorry, what?
I said any potato bread.
Oh, any potato bread. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's the worst. Thank you, Nani. That is the worst Southern accent I have ever heard, and that so was Tanya.
But that's interesting. She said Tennessee.
She said because she was trying to sound like Wendy Lee is what she was trying to do, not Lindy. Wendy Lee.
I don't know where Wendy Lee's from. So I mean, I don't really know.
Okay, so if you were not around, Wendy Lee was where Vegas Vixen came from.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't experience.
Wendy Lee used to have a gossip channel. She used to talk about Nina. She would try to like plead and yeah, she would try to talk and plead to Nina sometimes about like how to get her son back and stuff like that. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh my God, she was a
Isn't she a lawyer?
no, no.
Oh, okay.
She played one on TV. Let's put it that way. Yeah, she used to do all these like gossip videos, and then like people would go after her. Well, I don't know what went down between her and Vegas, but that was a whole thing. Vegas claims that she attacked her, that Wendy Lee attacked her, and that's how I found Vegas. Yes, Nani. When she said she was married to the NFL athlete. But I mean, and then who got her taken down? Somebody got her channel taken down.
No.
Was it Nina that got her channel taken down?
I may be wrong, but I think so.
Oh my
Something
God.
about like a password.
Something like that. Something like
anybody
that.
in the side chat.
That was so Tanya's voice.
Oh yeah, and I don't
So
think it was
Tanya's voice.
she made. I think she made a couple.
Yeah. I don't know how Kim stayed on the phone that long because that was the worst Southern accent I've ever heard.
Play the next one, girl.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Oh.
Have a nice day. This is not my real number. So it is an app number. After I'm done with the live streaming, I will delete the app and yeah.
And keep this up.
Girl, I'm gonna look for the MB with Miss Fucking Wonderful. That was a
Oh,
good one
thanks.
too.
On that note, I am I
What did nobody else call you?
just not loving yourself, accepting yourself. I know that people can just always putting out there. It really shows. And I can't really be mad or cry about when people make fun of me anymore, because I was there. I was there at that point that I was unhappy and didn't like myself, and I would rash back and hurt people that I love, or really be a grumpy person, until the point that you need to accept you, love yourself, and always. So that's the only message I can give you, is to always be you. Love yourself and kind to yourself. And whatever size
Holly,
or
Yes.
race or sexuality you are,
you're taking this down afterwards.
just
If you're
be
not here,
you.
you missed it.
Because if anyone else does that, because they just
I mean, she has a good point. How did we travel down to Kim Noel memory lane? Oh, we were
Party
just
City wigs.
Miguel. Nani, do you want to go to Party City?
Holly,
Yes.
do you know if Miss Fucking Sexy Wonderful follows you?
No.
Okay, I've never seen her in your side chat.
No.
Say this. I got the what is that called? The stamp? Like on a video, like the stamp where you like
Oh, timestamp. Yeah.
with Ambi and they corner her. Did you see that one? It was like a year ago.
Mm-mm.
That's a good one, and she's on camera too, and her room is smoky as fuck.
MBs, you mean?
Yeah, and she looks like Beetlejuice, that lady with the book. He's like, and then not MB girl, like MB. Okay. Yeah, just take this down. We're just having fun. So it's
Nani's like, no. By the way, Nani. And Nani's like, nope.
okay. It's Miss Fucking Wonderful, and it's Miss Fucking Wonderful hashtag Drama Live co-host Nick Snyder. And
is that what he called Josh Daddy? I think that was the one.
I think so.
I think so too.
I think so. I don't know where that happened. The number, I mean the time.
Yeah, it was because they had the wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me see.
I remember
they
that.
don't like themselves.
Okay,
And
Kim,
they
enough.
really-
Enough. We got it.
It's 1:58, the time frame for MB.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. Yes, that was hers.
Well, Carly, I'm gonna like tomorrow when I'm cleaning and doing laundry, I'm gonna listen to that hangout with Kim.
The whole one.
Yeah, like I know we were skipping because but yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that like thoroughly, and I'm just curious.
Miguel, how do you how does Miss what's her face spell her? I mean, she doesn't put it up as that.
What happened, honey?
What's her face's channel? She doesn't put it up as the whole word. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, go to. I know she has two channels. The channel that it's on, she has 39,000 subscribers. So you're on the right channel?
No, because I can't type that name because it doesn't come up under that.
Okay, then just look up Miss Fucking Wonderful.
I did.
And it's 30. 9,000 followers.
It's the way that she spells it though.
Oh, it's her name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, MSFV as Victor, CKING. Wonderful.
There we go. I think that's her.
And
Okay, wait now.
and it's all the way down. I'll give you like a year frame. It was like 2 years ago.
Okay, so it's holy
She's
shit.
losing a lot of weight. Good for her.
Oh, the gastric bypass, you mean?
Yep.
Okay. Da. Quick update.
It's past a year. Drama Life.
It's past a year.
Yeah, I'm still going down, hon. Okay, it's a year ago, and before those is To the Non-Believers. The next one is Church of Jesus. So yeah, those should be coming up, and then there's another.
Wait. Talking
Right.
with my people. I see that.
And then
I
you're gonna
see
have
chilling with my people.
and then it's right underneath like Playboy, and it's a picture of Miss Fucking Wonderful.
Live Christmas unboxing. Wait a minute.
It's me versus you, mail from people. Truthfully, fucking Trisha.
Oh God, I gotta go more.
Betty Page. I don't know who that
Hang
is.
on. Welcome to my new people and old. Update again. Truthfully, fucking Trisha clearing stuff up. Channel update. Oh God, Drama Live co-host Nick Snyder. Ah! This is the one he calls him daddy on.
And that was perfect when he did that.
Oh, that shit was so funny.
No. I think that's not the one because
I think this is. Wait a minute. Wait.
Cat joins the conversation. If you recall.
Harry asked me for money. I don't know why.
Shut up, Nick.
Have to send it through email.
Oh God, Lori.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the side chat.
It's Lori. Oh, there's MB. Wait. I found it.
It's like one, yeah.
I'm done with that. I'm not mad at her. I don't get mad. I don't get even. I mean, if I did, I would have put the stupid thing back up.
The hangout.
It's not even at the point. It would be her contacting me to say, I'm sorry. But if she doesn't, and she doesn't feel sorry, and she has no remorse for any of this, I don't need it. I'm perfectly fine.
No.
It's not something.
I am so sorry.
harbor ill feelings.
Lori, I have been saying for the last few months, what I'm saying, almost a year, that I'm very sorry. I should have been on Hangouts under a heavy pain medication. I should have done that. I'm well aware of that, and I'm terribly sorry. I can't say sorry enough.
I don't say sorry.
Collie.
When Melissa had to
Nick, that's fucked up. Nick, it's so fucking terrible. I can't. What is that haircut? I need a minute. I just need a minute. I don't know what's happening.
Drink some water. Your friend is like, what the hell is going on?
You could explain. I need a minute.
Oh, it gets good. Mama Lori corners her ass. Well, because, Lori never talked publicly about it, out of respect. I even asked Mama Lori, oh, can I listen to it? Just for my own cleaning. I won't put it private. And she said, I deleted it, Miguel. I said, okay. The infamous. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Girl.
He said, and he was right. I was looking on Facebook, I was looking through my mails when she had her seizure, it was not that I didn't care. And when people say, yeah, we're going to pay for her treatment. Yeah, when I was gone.
I was gum?
When I was gone,
I was gum? I can't listen to this.
Hold my hand, call is this real life?
Is this real life?
I think Emily is in the drug. Oh my. Ooh, forever young.
Thank you. I told you it was Miss Fucking Wonderful's hangout.
I know it was.
And Josh is like, what?
But no, I think Nick.
Muppet is correct, though.
Josh is not on that one. I think it's
not that one, but there was one where Josh was on and Nick came on.
And then I remember Josh started like, oh, hello, blah, blah, and he started attacking Mara.
Yes.
That's where it started. And then he went after like Trisha.
I can't listen to that. I can't. I'm going to hell.
No, I've listened to that way too many times. I'm not going there. Nostalgia purposes.
Going to hell. Oh no. Mike, I'm telling you now, you ever ask me to do her voice again? This is a treat for you, Mike, okay? Do you understand me? Oh my God.
Like her wheel girl. She's in bed with her man.
Okay, hang on.
That's immaterial.
Oh God,
That's
Lori.
She has insurance for it. That's
I met
totally
her.
immaterial. It's,
Come on, Lori. It'll take 4 hours to get to the point.
Maybe that's why people bring it up so often. That if you got it, how outrageous it was.
You think?
And how many people were affected. Not just me. Not just
yes,
my
why
channel.
don't we get Josh?
It doesn't matter. I don't even make videos under my name anymore. It's other people. There are other people in the side chat. Maybe a video apologizing to everybody.
No.
What, Nick? What do you think?
I just think, well, one, the conversation's gone on a very long time. Two, that never going to be an apology because she doesn't see it as what she did was wrong. She knows that she lied about everything. Everyone could get an apology saying that she shouldn't have gone on hangouts, high on pain pills. Well, same here sometimes. But that doesn't mean that the person's going to take the apology. So it's going to be a half-assed apology. That's that. It's just forget about it, move on from it. And B, I hope that you are feeling a lot better. I hope that you do not have terminal cancer, as you told everyone. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
MB, how is your cancer today?
it's chronicle.
Are you okay, MB? I didn't bring you on here. If you said, I don't want you to be sad.
I was willing to come on here, yeah? And I'm well aware of what I did. I should have done it. I'm well aware of that. I shouldn't have.
Amen to Jesus.
So,
He's so mean.
I've never lied. Ever. Ever.
MB,
I was
you did lie. See,
You
that's not
ruined my
right.
Choly.
Why did they say they don't lie? Why? Why
And
do they
remember
say this?
And remember, she came back like in November, and she blamed us.
Yes, she was resurrected. I get it, but
Yeah.
why
And
did
then
you
she was like,
blatantly?
yeah, that lady, like Snake, made like Sims and on Felicia's hangout. Remember?
Snake, yes. I can't. I cannot. I can't. Why would you sit there and say you didn't lie? You never lied. You did. Miraculously, you told people that within a week you didn't want to die. When you were telling people I'm dying, I'm getting assisted suicide. You had people sick, throwing up in corners and crying, and
We were having a countdown for a
I wasn't having a countdown. Lori was.
final curtains. And coming back.
You know what's funny is that you're using the coffin thing. And we're listening to that thing. I didn't want to say anything, Miguel. I'm like, he's looking at a coffin and she's coughing. I can't. I can't.
This would have been more appropriate, girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But seriously, why would she tell people she wasn't lying? She did lie.
Because those people don't know MB. Like now, maybe now they do, but like a year ago from Miss fucking Sexy Wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
like, they don't know her. Nick was just talking about random people, shooting the shit, like TMZ
Yeah,
stuff.
but Nick was there for this debacle. He was right up there on panel with her. And Nick, why do you hate me, Nick? Say to me, please. I can't. And she's like, I never lied. Oh no, 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 no. That's incorrect, ma'am.
Hey, Tallulah.
Tallulah, you always come in at the right time, don't you?
Keep playing it a little bit more, girl. It gets better.
All right, I'll play a little bit more. I don't know if I can take it anymore, though.
Willing to show all documentation. In fact, I did show it.
To who? The fact that you said that all of this, when it was going down, you're another one like Vegas. You got the proof. Who did you show the proof to?
Oh, look who's talking.
That's something to ask. Though. You should not prove to anyone if you had cancer, you didn't have cancer.
Right.
Like that. But girl, you know what you did. You know.
Yeah.
Listen. Can I
please? Can I please to
they
talk?
were saying she has lung cancer. I have never said that. Lung cancer.
Leukemia.
What?
Yeah. It still is. I have never said lung cancer, and now all of a sudden it's lung cancer. It's not, and I never said that. I never said that. I am not a liar.
Do you recall what you said, Choly?
But
Okay. Okay. Can somebody please? She didn't say she had lung cancer? Because I could have sworn she did. I thought she said she had a few. Like, I don't know. I mean, I thought that's what all the coughing was about.
Yeah.
Is it just me, Miguel? Because
she never said nothing in general. Like,
okay, how many of you guys remember her saying lung cancer was part of one of the cancers she had? Because I kind of remember that. Okay, it was. Okay.
What does that mean?
No, Tallulah's saying she's saying yeah.
Do you want to link Tallulah? Have you know MB? You're like a OG Tallulah, if I'm right. Will you like a link?
That was incorrect because no. Thank you. And I know Nani remembers everything. So it was one of the many versions of cancer she said she had. So that's like incorrect. Okay, let's see what else. Whoops, what the hell happened? No, where'd you go? Okay. Hang.
I pray to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Well.
So on here, do you want to discuss the checks, or are we done with this hangout?
Sorry.
Do what?
Are we done with the MB?
No, I don't. No, MB is done.
Oh, we're done.
We were discussing some checks.
Oh, for the love of God. No. We are not hearing that. No. I'm not hearing that. Ain't nobody want to hear that again. Ain't nobody hearing that again. Yeah, see, I thought so. Thank you. I don't even want to hear about the damn checks. I don't even want to hear that word again. Talk about, oh my God, Miguel, you missed it. Are we done with MB? Can we talk about the checks? I'm like, goodbye.
You see, that whole time was kind of like a blur to me, and that's good.
Yeah, I'm not even going there. That was a whole other issue. Like, yeah, no, not listening to that.
Is Nani still here?
No. Huh?
Nani is still here?
Nani's on side chat.
Girl, look at my swim shorts. Chico Fresa, girl. Chico Fresa status. Present me, babe.
Oh, hang on, honey. Da 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 da.
They look like size 40, but they're like 31.
Hang on, hang on. Go away. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. You know, you like, you pay. $1.99.
We are not visiting Chicky.
Oh my God, Choly, you need to get the Halloween Freddy Krueger mask.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I'm going to.
I feel like it's like taking everything away, like the dirt.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find the infamous one.
Do a review too, Choly.
Yeah,
It's all
definitely.
about the underground brands, you know.
Okay, so we got that one.
Yeah, the whole FBI, like it was like
I don't want. Please.
I was too high on weed, like I don't know, and I wasn't like socializing back then like that.
Nasty. Plus a Dimitri update. Oh my God, I remember that too. Burying the hatchet. Murders. I thought she had Josh in the title.
Oh, your friend left.
Yeah, it's okay. She said that her hubs is in bed now. Didn't she have Josh in the title?
What are we talking about?
Miss fucking wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know if that's up because you know how he is. He's like,
yeah, but still, why
but
wouldn't
like Choly, yeah, I think I told you once to take one hangout down, and you did. And you didn't have to, and if you didn't, like I wouldn't hold it against you. But once we join a hangout, like we give our rights to you.
I know.
Yeah, like I never told Felicia to take my like those hangouts down, the ones that look like a hot mess. But yeah, like I never told no one, and I actually told Tanya to tell you because I was like, I don't have the balls to tell you. But you took it down, and I appreciate that.
Truthfully, Trish.
Okay, we're looking for the one with Daddy Josh. Okay, it's fucking.
Let's give him. I don't know if it was the next night after that.
No, honey, it was like 2 months prior.
To Nick's?
Oh, the one with Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 2 months, maybe. It was like around spring. So yeah, like 2 years ago.
They're talking about how good your makeup is. All right, let me look before Nick's.
I'll get to the side chart in a second. I'm trying to help Choly find this too.
I thought it was after Nick's, but okay.
No, well, Nick was on that one too with Josh.
I know he was, but that's what I'm saying. I thought it was like, this can't be a year ago.
It was when truthfully Trisha was popping.
Okay, well, that was around the same time, the 2-year mark.
Let me see. If not, we'll type in like Miss Fucking Wonderful co-host Josh. Oh my God, look at that one. You see that picture? Hey, yeah.
I'm alive, motherfuckers, yeah.
You like?
No.
Looking better than ever, girl.
I remember Dimitri. He used to be a big fan of my channel. Oh, hang on. Miguel, Nani wants to know what face mask you got on.
It's what is it? Yeah, Nightmare and / Freddy Krueger. And I think it's like $24 on eBay. It was like a limited edition. And it's a foam mask to foam. So the ones that are like popular right now, Choly, you know, the ones that become the foam and then you. But yeah, Freddy / Jason red foaming mask. And it's for pores, oily skin, and sun damage. It's kind of gimmicky, but I mean, I like it so far. I'm about to wash my face though. It's very like what is tingling?
Mm-hmm.
Tingling. But I think that's the norm when it comes to like the bubbling mask. This is the first time I done one of these. Oh my god.
What?
The pig. Like I like her because she makes fun of herself. Like the
Mm-hmm.
puts like okay, where's the Josh?
I hope she didn't take that one down because that was probably one of the most epic ones ever.
Well, last time that I looked, she had like a lot of views.
Yeah, but
So
she had two channels, didn't she?
yeah, but I think it's under this one. And I'm just saying they used to get like a lot of traffic. You know, there's a couple videos that you have as a YouTuber that always get
Mm-hmm.
and that brings you money. Like you know, for sure, like those are the popular ones. Like that was one of them. I think it has his name though on the title.
Let me see. I'm going in through her playlist. Drama, drama, drama. Peter Mon,
I don't think it was
John Cokian. Don't tell me she privated this.
drama. Okay, 9 months. Okay. Oh, I'm way. You know what, honey? I don't think it's there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Oh,
like,
wait. It used to be Drama Live. I'm thinking it's Drama Live. Hang on. The Truth Makes an Appearance. Uh-oh. Was it The Truth Makes an Appearance?
I have no idea. Maybe she changed
Oh,
the
I'll
name.
find out.
Okay, that's 10 months ago.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm like going back and forth, and yeah. Oh, that was such a classic one too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know people that may have it recorded, but I don't talk to those people. Like Kat, I'm sure she recorded it because she was on it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hang on a minute.
What about? Oh no! You know what? I think it's on the other channel. I think it's the one like with 7,000. Hold on, honey. I think I may found. Hold on.
Hang on, because I found another channel of hers too.
Yeah, yeah. My bad.
But 6 months ago.
Okay, I'm getting close.
You love the drama stuff. I think it's this. Yep. 9 months ago, I'm back on Twitter. Another motherfucker to call out. Lost connection. I called your boss.
Oh shit.
Welcome to the shit show, Drama Life.
You know what? I think she took that down too. Because I think
Jeez, girl.
channel. This is the channel.
Little Rosie and Nick Snyder called out. That's 10 months ago, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn it. And you know what? She had it up back in December because I think we played it on Felicia's Hangout.
Hmm.
Yeah, like we were just talking about him and we're like, oh my God. I think I did. I was like, let's listen to this. And it's not here anymore.
Wait, she's got another one, though.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Girl.
I'm trying to think of another like offbeat hangout that could be up from someone. So yeah, I don't know, girl.
But she's got 3 channels. Jeez. Oh, wait. Shook We Got, Truthfully Trisha, Troll Busting, Sabrina Spills the Tea on Truthfully.
I'm still searching. Let me see. Let me type in. Nothing. I don't know, girl. I give up. I would have seen it by now. You too, probably. Let me go back.
It's all about confidence. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, she doesn't.
Okay, at least one more time. Yeah, she wears that thing, Nani, in her nose, like that 99 cents nose, like the pig nose pictures. I guess maybe it's like taking the power back. I'm assuming. You know, Choly,
Mm-hmm.
someone like makes fun of you or something, or like point something out, you take the power back. Doing that. Good night, girl.
Good night.
You should go back to the one with MB, girl.
Oh God, please no, because that was the Czech one, and I don't want to hear that.
What does that have to do with MB? That was weird.
Has nothing to do with MB. It was just, the conversation that was happening after that. Yeah, I think she took that one down.
Well, remember, she did call the Church of Scientology at one point after him, like
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know, like if he could afford lawyers. Like I'm assuming he could, so he probably was like, "Hey, you know,"
Mm-hmm.
because that was crazy. But he signed up for it, so it's like,
I know.
you know. Mm-mm-mm. What time is it? Oh, it's still early.
It is almost. It's 20 to 1, I think.
I wish you could play music on the Hangouts. Fuck shit up big time, man. I even told Boris last time. I was like, I missed the metal music you used to play at the beginning. Like,
Mm.
just I don't know. It just takes a lot of fun of like because YouTube was about music technically for me at the beginning. You know, videos and
Mm-hmm.
that stuff.
I don't even believe I'm
Yeah,
even
Mama
looking for
Hooker's
this.
on.
What?
Mama Hooker,
What about her?
she's on.
Oh, for the love of God.
I don't even know how long she's been on. Let me check. Oh, 15 minutes. Who's on panel? Ms. Diane, and it's like grass and like a little sign.
Woohoo.
Here, I don't know. Do you want to crash
Anyone
the
else?
party?
Hell fucking no.
Will you hold it against me if I go over there?
Uh, you can do what you want,
Let me
Miguel.
take this mask off and do my other mask before I do anything. Because my face is getting dry as fuck. God, there's like a person, recommendation. Like it's called 48 hours out of the gate. And we still
Mm-hmm.
great. I don't know who's that. All right, that looks like Kim on panel. Hold on. Blonde hair, pink shirt. Looks like her. Oh, what are they saying?
Oh, well, Celeste and Lori are over there
Oh, let me go. Okay. On the side chat, right?
on the
Yeah.
side chat. Yeah. Yep.
Wendy, she has a cute picture, whoever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to say hi?
Not particularly, but
Okay, I'm just being like the little devil on your side.
oh, look, it's Allie who called my side chat vicious. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Have you talked to her in private at all?
No. I ain't got no desire to talk to these people privately. It's what it is, Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Well, I don't have nothing against her. Like
I
that
don't know.
body bopper, he is. I thought I was like an instigator. I don't care for him. I should block him. I just don't care to see certain people's like typing. Like
Mm.
just Out of mind, out of sight. Who else is there? She's popular though, Mama Hooker. Like, 100 people at a good night, that's good. I mean,
Okay.
Being humble and stuff like,
Well,
when you get like 70 people, I get nervous. And there's only like 14 talking.
with that being said, I'm going to end mine, seeing as there's others
Okay.
happening.
I'll stay on for a little bit with you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being on. I know it kind of went south. It always does towards
Not
the end.
that bad, Colleen. Don't be hard on yourself. It was not bad.
It was fun. Thanks
Yeah.
for being here, even though most of you didn't show up, but that's okay. I love you anyway. I'll see you guys. Bye.